Recording.
Nice.
Alrighty. Welcome everyone back to D&D. We're session 53 now.
Nice.
Well,
No?
we're kind of.
Am
I mean, if we're counting this as the same one,
Oh no, this is a separate session, my friend.
But it's in the middle of combat.
Oh, it don't
I'm
matter.
sure we're
Dave.
session 54 now.
It's 53. It's
I hate
because
to say
we
it,
have
we're
two part
55.
twos.
I've
Why
been
do
holding
you-
back for 2 sessions now. I just didn't
What?
want to say it.
Why are
'Cause I
my
was
pages
afraid.
wrong? My pages are wrong? What the
Every
fuck?
time that we've continued, I've counted that as a session
my-
because it was a different day.
This session's
Oh,
gonna be
so
Oh,
called.
that's-
I see.
That's your plan. Okay, so this is technically session 50. What now then?
4.
5.
Well, let's see how I got them going in
It's
the
50,
in the old account.
54 in my Obsidian notes. That's where we're at in my Obsidian.
On
So,
YouTube,
that's the canonical session.
on YouTube
okay?
it's 53.
54 is the session notes that I have in Obsidian, and that's the
I have
DM
53.
session.
Yeah,
Those are
this
canonical.
first chapter is gonna be called "The Gang Discuss Which Sessions Were Truly
I
On."
get this shit figured out.
Yeah.
at
Well,
some
the next
point.
on YouTube, it's gonna be session 53. Sorry.
Last time, you guys made some progress in terms of preparing for the Githyanki confrontation. You prepared a battleground for their arrival. Sonnet would speak with Nyx as well to set up a kind of like a plan for when the initial incident happens to try to keep them as playing along in this plan for as long as possible. Azria and Lascivious also had a cute little moment in the morning. You all had a chat the day of as one final kind of preparation. Azria would also join in this confrontation. You would make your way, make any final preparations before nightfall would come. Eventually, with Nyx waiting at the ritual site, Sonnet would lead Zeketh, Zesu, and Kadak on their owlbears into the ritual site, where there was a brief moment where Zesu and Kadak seemed poised to make a sneak attack on Nyx as Nyx and Sonnet were talking, only for the tables to be turned, and it seemed like there was some headway being made between Sonnet and Zesu. Lascivious speaking to the twins as well. It's seeming like this combination of philosophies. You spoke some.
I don't remember. That's me. That's my bad.
Speaking of some of the philosophies about this, there was a moment of potential peace, but there was still this trepidation. But Mabel saw something coming in through the skyline, something she had had a vision of the previous day, when a undead dragon flew across the sky, the familiar appearance of Philaura flying through only necrotic and undead, rising an undead army during this moment, and you all decided to tenuous truce, call it, for now, as you would hack and slash through lots of undead in the moment. And that's where we pick up on today. I don't know what the exact order was, whose turn was last, so we're just going to go from the very top of the order.
So
back
who's the
up in
top of
combat.
initiative? You're gonna go from there?
Yeah, I'm going to go from the top of initiative.
Well,
It
we can
was
check the
Nyx.
video.
Nyx was at the very bottom, so we're at the very top
Oh.
then.
So,
So the very top is Zesu. Zesu is going to she's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. She's gonna pass by you, Lascivious, see all the dead around. She's going to take her weapon. That's 25 she's got. She can't hit the flame skull. She's gonna
Is it
stay
a
there and
ranged
end her
thing?
turn.
Damn.
I think it has. Yeah, can't do it with it. It's not within. So Zesu will end her turn there. Lascivious, you are up next after.
Yeah, I'm going after that flame skull. That's
Which one?
the
Two or
number
four?
2. And I'm going to be using
it's gonna be immune to necrotic and whatever. So I'm just gonna use my pit whip because it'll do a d6 of slashing, and I'm gonna do a fainting attack so I have advantage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my d6 here. So make an attack. Oh my gosh, those are horrible rolls. Does a... Okay, it's not, I guess, not the worst thing in the world. It does a 19 hit?
You were dramatic over a 19? Yeah, that hits.
Well, because I rolled an 8, but I have a plus 11, so I'm like, oh, wait a second. So sneak attack, and this, so it's just going to be pure slashing damage.
Pure slashing? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's on Flame Sculpt.
22 slashing damage.
For sure.
And then fainting attack was my bonus action. Oh, I didn't do the fainting attack damage. That's another 4 slashing damage.
For sure. And now you roll your sneak attack, right?
I already did that. Like that 22 plus 4, 26 damage. All. Plus 5, so 31.
Okay.
31 slashing damage.
Yeah, the Flame Skull looks significantly damaged by it. There's like a giant kind of like spider web type crack effect that kind of goes across the skull, but it's still holding together, but it looks really damaged.
Okay, so I'm going to use my action surge then because I can't risk another fireball coming. And this one hasn't done its fireball yet, right?
Number 2. No, it has not.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it regardless. I already used fainting attack, so I don't get any of the stuff advantage. It's a 14 on the die, so I definitely hit.
Yeah.
Can it roll a DC con to see if it takes extra fire damage? Like unless it is immune.
It will not.
It will, okay. So I'm just gonna do regular d6. So that's gonna be another 12 damage. Or sorry, yeah, 12 damage. And it plus 1 actually because I was looking at the wrong thing. So it actually
13.
Is 13 damage because there's 1 additional damage on the last attack.
Okay. Yeah, this is still with the pip whip, right?
Yes.
So just another crack. You hear the chains make this loud snap as the end of the pit whip goes and just cracks the bottom half of this creature's jaw off, and it just kind of evaporates into this ethereal mist. It's still there, but it's just barely hanging on.
What the fuck? They have more than 40 hit points. Oh my gosh.
I have to adjust creatures for level 14 people, my man.
Wow. Okay, I was really hoping for it to die. Fuck. Okay, well maybe it'll just focus its whole fireball on me. That is going to be... I want to see 5, 10, 15. I want to get here, and I kind of want to, like... Can I use a free action to get the attention of Flame Skull number 3 as well? Can I use, like, a free action to do a persuasion?
You can try. What do you want to say to it?
I basically just... I want to, like... kind of like... I don't know. Hey! Over here! That's all. And I want to get its attention as well. Like, I want them both to attack me. That's what I want.
Just do this to them. Just like...
roll.
I flick a rock.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check, short.
Okay.
Or actually, not persuasion. I'm gonna say performance, because you're not trying to talk.
Okay, well, I already rolled.
That's fine.
17.
17? Okay.
Man, of course you didn't give me persuasion, you bitch. I know.
You're not persuading it, man.
I know.
You're not talking it into it.
I
The Flame Skull, you can definitely see that it reacts to your words, but you're unsure if it's going to attack you. It seems to kind of have its attention divided between both Bonilia and Sonnet on the higher level.
Just totally hoping. Anyways, that is going to be my turn now.
All right, Michaelis, you are up.
Oh, groovy. Okay. What can I do? What can I do? Well, I'm still raging, and it's 3 undead in front of me. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna attack.
For sure. Do them one at a time for me.
Yep. Give me a sec. Oh my god, that was almost a nat 20. It would have been fucking nuts. 17 plus 10, 27.
27 will hit, yes.
All right, I'll roll damage. That was kind of low. 21 damage.
21. Okay, yeah. You just kind of like, as you drag the sword along the ground, and as you kind of pass it by, go right through and cleave. Like, the armor of this thing just practically falls apart as you hit it, as it dies.
Oh, good. That was enough. Okay, good. I don't know. After the flaming skull thing, I thought it was like maybe these guys are juiced up, but okay. I'm gonna move up to here. I'm gonna attack number 2.
For sure, I'm just gonna have you so you're cracked there.
Yeah, you just like, ah! It just falls off.
Falls into a crevice.
Does a 23 hit?
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
Damage. 27. 27
damage?
Yeah.
Still kills it.
Okay. I'm just like still sad because I was usually hitting 30 something, or like 30 to 32. And then
just another quick kind of like dragging the sword continuously along. You're leaving like a trail in the ground with the blade as you're doing this heavy swing.
I'm like doing a Naruto run with my sword dragon. It's like
yeah, pretty similar to it. Yeah.
And then undead 1.
How much movement do you have again? Sorry.
40. I have 40. I looked at it before. I added up to.
Yeah. You've got the room. Okay. Cool.
All right. 13 plus 5. 18.
8. Yes, that will hit.
Okay, good. Ooh, high rolls. 31.
31. Just skeleton is also just obliterated.
Damn.
Kind of all 3 as you're dragging through the blade, just kind of smacking these undead completely gone. You, as with this last undead warrior, as you get like the blade going straight through it, you feel sick to your stomach.
You don't like that zombie blood.
Yeah. It's like, why now? I'm gonna just turn around and look up. It's like, please tell me there's like something with actual blood up there.
Your allies.
No.
Yes. That.
That's my
final.
That's my final 5.
There, right?
Yeah. I just moved my character the last final 5 feet just to be ready to go,
Sure.
and that's it.
So, next up on the initiative order, I'm gonna push my chair up real quick. Next up on the initiative order is Flame Skull 3. Flame Skull 3. Lascivious, your screaming seems to have gotten its attention as it kind of cranked its head over towards you. And it is going to do 2 fire ray attacks at you using a multi-attack.
Dang it! I wanted to fireball me!
It only gets 1 spell slot for fireball, and Flame Skull 3 already used it.
Oh, it already used it? Shit, I didn't know.
Flame Skull 3 did. The Flame Skull 2, the one that you were initially in combat with, hadn't.
It's just floating in front of you.
He's still
like,
hopefully aggroed on me.
I want to aim for the pink one.
Yeah,
okay, so
Flame
real
Skull
quick.
2, yeah.
I just want to know.
It's rolling 2 attacks at you right now.
It's rolling 2 attacks.
Yep.
Is it low on health? Like, has it ever been attacked yet?
No.
Okay.
Bonilli attempted to turn undeaded, but unfortunately.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast shield.
You can cast shield, okay.
My AC is a 8, 9, 10. 22.
22. So the first one was an unnatural 20. So the first one just kind of like As you see this thing's mouth just open up, you see a beam of just radiant flames just go and bounce off of this magical reaction that you have.
Yeah.
Second shot is going to definitely hit with a 23.
Dang it. Oh, so close. Wait a second. Oh, I'm out of luck points. Never mind. Yeah, go ahead. Roll that damage.
Not sure we're lucky now, huh?
So that will be, in total, it's going to be 12 points of fire damage, halved to 6, because I believe you're resistant, right?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
And then the Flame Skull will... It's going to fly 40 feet in the air.
Oh?
They got a fly speed, so...
Thank goodness Sonnet's got his sights trained on it.
No.
40 feet in the air.
Oh,
That's the
alright.
end of its turn.
I actually swapped sides.
Oh, chill.
Next up is Flame Skull number 1, who has also used its fireball.
Over here. Oh, never mind.
It attempted to fireball Bonilia and Mabel, and
Counterspell.
Oops.
Yeah.
My bad.
it is going to... It's gonna cast Magic Missile at level 2 on Mabel.
Disgusting.
Oh, I mean, just so you know, you can cast shield and it won't do any damage.
I know.
Just saying.
Yeah, you know what?
Are you going to?
Yeah, sure. You know what? Yeah.
Okay. You see the 2 missiles go, or the, I believe it's 5 missiles at level. However many. The missiles kind of go off, and as you cast shield, your spellbook opens up, and you see this, kind of like this magical orb just appear around you as they just power off of it. The Flame Skull is then going to go 5, 10, 15. It's going to stay down there. Bonilia, you were up next.
Fucked up my plans.
That did too.
Oh god.
Kill the flame skull.
Okay. If I use my action to dash, I can still use my bonus action.
Yes, that's correct.
Cool. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Wow.
40, 45, 50,
real
55, 60,
quick
and he gets an
before you
attack
do-
of opportunity.
I'm just gonna see if it has the...
If it's all ranged attacks, I don't think it actually does.
Yeah, because I don't believe it can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack, so it can't do it.
Cool. Alright, so I do that then. 5, 10, 15, 20, and I attack it with my spiritual weapon.
Sounds good. That was a heavy roll.
It's a heavy die.
It's a brick. It's just a brick.
Yeah.
That's
Nat
a
1.
13
Ugh.
to hit.
A
Bungo,
13.
Yeah.
13 just hits.
Girl.
It's in my brain. I mean, it does.
That is 17 damage.
And what type is this one?
It's
Radiant
Spiritual.
or force, but I don't.
It's force
Yeah.
damage. It's force damage.
force damage.
It's force damage.
I think I would know that after using it sometimes, but you'd be
For
wrong.
sure. Yeah, this thing gets a decent crack out of it where the scythe had kind of gone through and slashed through it, but it's still holding steady at the moment.
How many rounds has it been with the undead?
Good question.
God, I don't know. Don't ask me how many rounds
I
it's
think
been.
it was
after
like maybe like
3 weeks.
3 or 4, maybe.
I want to say it's been
5.
Like this is
Not with the zombies. No, I think it's like maybe been 3 or 4 maximum.
Yeah, I want to say it's been 3 since they came out from the.
okay.
I want to say. I'm
Danica's
not
prepping
confident.
something. Prepping something
I'm just-
devious.
Oh no, I'm just hoping that I don't gotta recast the spell.
Oh, like how long does the
It's
Sacred-
6 rounds.
6
It's
rounds?
just 6
Mm.
rounds.
Yeah.
Weird. I thought it
probably
was
lasts
It was
for
10.
for
probably lasts for a
concentration.
minute. Spirit focus
Yeah.
not concentration.
It's fine. You'll be good.
Oh no, it's a minute. I'm so stupid. God
yeah,
damn it.
yeah, you got time. You got.
You are
Yeah, I'm good.
stupid.
Never mind.
Yeah,
We're
you are
good.
stupid.
Yeah. I'm just stupid.
You're stupid. It's all good.
You use your bonus action to attack with it. So then after that is Azria.
Yeah, babe.
Azria is
Kill that
going
thing.
to... Yeah, she's gonna make one attack with the songbirds. I don't know if I can hit the... Yeah, that's a 14 on the die, so she'll hit. Wait, come on. Cool. So that is going to be, that's really unfortunate on Azria's behalf. She only does 7 points of slashing damage with them. And that's on Flame Skull number 4.
Hey,
and she's
pull
gonna
your
use her,
shit. Pull your weight, dude. The fuck?
and she's gonna go 5, 10, and she's gonna stay there to potentially flank with Zesu if Zesu goes for it. After Azria is Kadak, who's going to go...
Attack, attack.
He's gonna dash, and he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. Sonnet told them the password, so he is going...
I look at
for the
Kadak
move.
as he comes up and goes, "That one's almost dead!" And I'm pointing at number 2.
And number 2,
Yeah.
unfortunately, Kadak...
He's a stubborn
God.
bitch.
No, so he
Oh, he
don't
just doesn't have
have
range.
doesn't have ranged weapon.
How many
I
turns
didn't
until
know.
it's
I
back
thought
to
he
me again?
did.
You're at the very top of the order. We're midway through.
Okay, good. I'll be right back.
That is through. That's 30, 35, 40. And he's gonna kind of like look at the flame skull as if it's like a pinata, and he's just gonna see if it comes down. So he's gonna hold his attack action if it comes.
So he's just like, dang it, it's not range. Fuck. Sonnet! Sonnet!
What? Sorry, I'm
That
on their
one's
side.
almost dead. It's almost
Sorry.
dead. That one. That
No,
one's
I'm on
almost
their
dead.
side now. I'm just about to heal them.
Dang it!
Zaketh is gonna dash as well. 10, 15, 20, 30, 45, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Zaketh, that one's almost dead. That one over there.
You see, he like looks at his greatsword. And goes, you want me to throw it?
Okay, I thought maybe you had a range or something. I don't know.
After that is the Deathlock Master, who will
Die immediately to Mabel.
Mabel, and is going to cast.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hmm.
It's just
reactional.
it's gonna
Heal.
it's not gonna cast a spell. It's gonna do 2 grave bolts.
Oh,
It's gonna attempt to do
That's
2
okay.
grave bolts.
that's. I mean, that's better.
First one
It's
is
fine.
Wait, what's a
going
great
to
bolt?
be
Hold on, let's get some information about this great bolt.
range
She still
spell
has her
attack.
shield active, so she still gets a plus AC.
How much damage does it do though?
I don't fucking know. We're gonna find out if it hits her.
It's okay, I have like 24 AC. I'm good.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate
okay.
because the first attack is a 22,
Oh,
and then the second one
just 24.
is gonna be a 24.
Oh, just hits.
Yeah. So I will
Okay.
need I need you to do a strength saving throw for me, please.
Your
What was
favorite
my
stat.
strength again? Yeah.
really
Better
good,
than
right?
Sonnet and Lascivious.
Great.
True.
Guys, this is my best stat.
Mm.
We're fine.
Interesting.
That was a 16. That's not bad.
Oh.
A
That's
16
okay.
just passes.
Not bad.
Oh.
You are not
Strong.
restrained.
She has muscles, guys. Come on.
Strong.
You will be taking 15 points of necrotic
Muscle
damage.
mommy.
15 points of necrotic on that second. And then the deathlock. Oh, I keep moving. We'll go. Oh, I didn't roll with disadvantage because of Stinking Cloud. Hang on.
Right.
Oh. Haha.
Take that damage back. I rolled a 2 after that.
Baller.
Okay.
That can it do bonus action? Do we have bonus actions that we can do?
It was a nice gift.
I don't think it can, and unfortunately, it can't really see much. So let's just go. Fuck this stupid stinking cloud!
Just lock it.
Stinky.
Just lock it.
Stinky
1,
mastermind.
2, 3. Deathly Mastermind will be going out of it just so he can see better, and that will
I
be the
locked
end
it
of its
for you.
turn. Mabel, you're up.
So Mabel's literally gonna say "stinky mastermind." She.
Okay.
Pushes up her glasses. Stinky mastermind.
Yep.
Gonna move like right there. Okay. If I were to aim for the flame skull, I could do it, right?
Yep. That you would be able to see it from there, yeah.
All right, we're locking in. So I'm gonna do an Eldritch. I'm gonna have. Between.
You can
Well, I
choose
think
multiple
Mabel-
targets. The mastermind
Yeah.
is you're
Quite.
not going to be able to see the master though from here.
Oh, cause I'm stinky.
No, the spell doesn't affect you, but there's a wall here.
Fuck, there is.
Yes.
Because I'm stinky.
Can I like? Wait, was I here?
Still a wall.
Yes, I
Yes, you were right there.
Oh. There you go.
So you
Now
could
you
hit the mastermind
definitely see it.
there, but not the flame
So we're
skull.
gonna go here. Is there a position where I could get both, Walker?
I don't believe so.
Here,
But like
maybe?
right there.
What about here?
You are in front of
The
the
wall is there.
Is it really right here too? Like right
Oh,
The wall
in between?
is-
Oh, it looks like it's
here.
broken down.
Like,
the
fully?
wall.
It's just how the map
It's
is. I can't.
all-
this
Could
is
I
a
like
map that I had to
stand on
download.
this? No, wait, no. Could I like stand on? No.
I think you have
Um,
to choose, Natalie. I think you
Yeah.
have one or the
You gotta
other.
pick a target.
You'll just have to
Unfortunately,
hit
you
one
Sometimes
can't
side.
have your
uh,
cake as well.
Yeah, sometimes you don't get to have both.
Okay.
But you
Just
don't
hit
have
him
to eat
twice.
it as well.
So, because I know this now, can I just do Ray of Frost instead?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna roll it.
I mean, you can shoot Eldritch Blast if you have it more than once. You can hit the same target multiple times.
Yeah, but I also kind of have that with Ray of Frost too. I don't know. I just let me.
You can shoot Ray
What
of
a
Frost
doer
twice.
thing.
What do we think?
I didn't know you could do that.
Ray of Frost
Well-
is a cantrip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
like
can
it can
shoot
go
it
to the
twice.
same person 3 times technically.
For Ray of
So I'm
Frost?
Not Ray of Frost.
I'm-
That's just
I'm level
Eldritch
11.
Blast.
Yeah, but that's Eldritch Blast. Ray of Frost doesn't hit multiple.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wait, no,
el-
wait,
that's
wait,
only
wait,
that's
wait.
not cantrip. That's not every cantrip. It's just
No, no, no.
Eldritch Blast.
I'm trying to. Sorry, the damage increases. It's 3d8.
Yeah, there
That's
you
what
go. Oh,
mean
I
by-
see.
There
Okay,
you
okay.
go.
Sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
That makes more sense. What is that?
I was 26.
26 will hit.
What
Looks
is
like a
that?
grilled cheese melt from Tim Hortons.
It's a panini. And not from Tim Hortons.
Mm.
Nice.
Looks like it's got a nice little grill on it.
Got a nice little grill on it.
Mm.
Subway has a deal right now where if you buy a foot long, you get another one for $1. So I got 2 subs today.
Really? Where?
At
Is it
least
everywhere?
here.
It's the whole place.
I don't know if it's everywhere. It says participating restaurants, but you can check it.
14 damage.
14 cold damage to the mastermind.
Do I freeze
It's
the
looking
stink?
it's looking really, really hurt. It is definitely kind of like its stance isn't as strong. It's kind of wobbling around. It's not holding its stance as strong for sure.
Good.
It ain't looking.
Okay. 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 As bonus. Actually.
What you got as bonus there, girly?
We're gonna move.
Is he gonna go back? He's just gonna
Yeah.
go back?
Yeah.
Are you Misty stepping back, I assume?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm being
Um,
strategic about it.
Tactical
for
advantage.
sure. Alrighty. After that is Flame Skull number 4, who is going to. He's already used his fireball, unfortunately.
Yeah, on the owlbear, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Killed
Flame
it.
Skull who?
4.
4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck you. Anyways.
It is going to.
I did not actually mean to do that.
Mhm.
That was
Sure.
Forgot where you
really
were.
No, I'm
It's
not
gonna
joking.
do-
I did not. I was like just completely zoned
out.
out. I was not present. I was not here.
It's gonna attempt to do 2 fire rays on Zesu.
3 fireballs. Like what? This what makes you
Ooh.
special.
That's
The first
rough.
one will just hit Zesu. That is. Zesu will take 14 points of fire damage. And then the second one will also hit. Which will. Wow, that's much better. That'll be 19 Zesu. And then it's going to attempt to fly 40 feet in the air, and Azri's going to make an attack.
Get him, girl.
Which, that's a nap.
Oh,
So she goes to, like, swing through it, but just kind of misses and kind of, like, singes her hand on the ethereal flames that are coming off of the flame skull itself. And the flame skull will go 40 feet.
Hey, you gotta pull your weight. What the fuck?
Then
Sonic,
we
we were
come
worried about these
to
guys.
Flame Skull. Then we go to Flame Skull 2. That was Azria.
Yeah.
That's why I said
Uh,
babe.
Flame Skull 2
Oh, I thought you said
is
Vest-
going to look at
The?
Zivius.
Where does the V come from?
It cut out for me, so I thought you should. But never mind.
But who would I have been referring to?
And it is going to.
Fucking.
That's what I thought.
Zesu.
Is that a Z or a V?
Z. I said Z.
Interesting.
What the fuck up? I swear
I
to
will
God.
turn this car around you two.
No.
I'm not touching him. I'm not touching him.
20.
yeah, you would do that.
No, I wouldn't.
Well,
I would.
I'm talking about
Mm.
Ian.
Okay, that's true. That's
It
yeah.
is
that's fair.
going to do a fireball. It's going to take its only fireball and it's going to launch there. So I need Lascivious.
No, do it on
Kath,
me. Just me.
Dak, and Sonic to make some dexterity saving throws, please.
That's
Y'all
gonna be
got
a
this.
21. Do I pass?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I take no
So
damage.
I believe you take no damage, yeah.
Should've just done it on me. The fuck?
Should have been me.
Sonic?
I got a, you said dexterity, right?
Yes.
Let me scroll.
Kadak. Oh my god.
I got a 14.
Is Kadak dead?
He rolled a nat 1.
No!
You pass on it, so you'll take half.
I passed?
And
God damn.
yeah. And Zaketh just passes. So he'll be taking half as well. So just Kadak will be taking full.
So he's doing okay, right? Like he's not.
It's probably fine.
He's still left. He's still dying from the leftovers that Charles left him with.
Charles didn't actually hit him.
It's gonna be 31 points of fire
Not in
damage,
my
half
canon.
half to 16 to everybody who passed.
16.
Kadak takes 31. Kadak looks significantly singed, like his armor is kind of like burned and beginning to like char. Some of his clothing are leaving like small little embers. He's got like a firm stance, but you can tell he's taken a little bit more hits than he was.
He's so brave.
Sonic, you are
little
last
man.
on the order.
Nice.
Well,
Okay, yeah, I will, move here. I'm gonna shoot number 2, I guess.
You shoot number 2?
Yeah.
For sure.
If it's still alive after this.
That is a 25.
25 will hit.
Nice. With my crossbow of melodies, I'm going to use the extra thunder damage, and I'll use a blade flourish as well. I'm gonna do I'll just do a defensive flourish. A D8 plus a D. What are my things at now? D10. Okay, that would be 7, 15, 15 piercing damage, plus 6 thunder damage.
That'll kill it.
Oh,
Nice.
thank you.
I get it.
Lascivious just looks at Son and just goes.
The arrow just kind of like goes through and just like shatters this skull into like multiple little shards that just evaporate into essentially steam as the arrow then pierces behind the tree behind it.
Nice.
Lascivious is like, I did most of the damage though.
Not a competition, just want everyone alive. And then extra attack, I'm gonna shoot the other
Number 3?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, maybe
Sure.
15.
Crossbow melodies, extra 6 damage again. That did not go in my box. That is a... Yeesh.
Out of
that is
context,
a-
that did not go in my box. It's so funny.
yeah. That's a 15 to hit.
15 will hit, yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, that would be 5 plus 6 thunder plus... Sorry, it would be 5... So 11 piercing damage plus 6 thunder damage.
17 in total. Perfect. Okay, yeah. You see the arrow just kind of like bounces right off it, but you see like a giant crack in it, almost like a busted teapot.
Nice. Bonus action. I guess I'm going to use my, this song is so intense.
Something's coming.
Yeah. I'm going to, mass healing word at, let's do it. What spell slots do I got left? Ooh, not a lot of big ones. Let's do it at a 5th level.
Oh shit.
For sure. What's the range on that?
I believe it is 60 feet.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
Good lord.
That's insane.
So anybody within that giant circle.
So
Nice.
everyone. Except for
Not everyone.
Bonelia
Yeah.
and Michaelis.
What the fuck is this domain expansion? Like,
It is.
Infinite Void.
oh, I'm not in it.
Yeah, it's for me to heal you, so you want to be in it, but
Oh, fuck.
you do you. Okay, yeah, so 5th level, that'll be...
I keep on thinking these things are bad when I see big black circles ringing up here.
Eight,
It's like,
10,
oh,
11,
thank God. No, you want to be in this one. Oh, okay.
14, 15, 16,
So many circles, man.
20. So it's gonna be 20 points of healing, and I just gotta make sure how many, up to 6 creatures that I can see. So unfortunately, I won't be able to get, Mabel either, off the cliff face, unless I can see her.
I mean, she's elevated, so you won't be
At
able
the
to
angle,
see
I'm
her.
saying I'm gonna say
edge.
because she's more inwards on it. I'm gonna say
No?
What about Zesu?
That's fine.
he can see
I
Zetsu.
can see that.
What about Azria?
I don't care about Asgard, so...
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, that's your goal, man. I don't want to, you know...
I want to
Feel
step on any
yourself.
toes.
Yeah.
I don't want to
done
implicate
feel,
anything.
myself, Kadak, Zesu, Lascivious, and we'll get Azria. And I think that's... Well, I guess I can get what's his name too, right? What?
Who's
Zakat?
the what's it?
Zakat.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
Zaketh. I think he has
get
lower
Zakat.
health.
Well, Kadak took all the fire stuff. He's one
But
of
like
those
prior
beasts.
to this, I'm pretty sure he took
Oh
some
yeah.
damage.
Like I can get you all. I was just yeah.
How much?
And it's how much?
20.
Ooh! I'm full, baby. Oh, actually, I got 4 less, so thanks for nothing.
What do you mean you got 4 less?
I don't have... I'm 4 short of full, so...
Oh. Okay.
Thanks for nothing,
Alright.
dude. Thanks for...
Okay. Alright.
I have a boo-boo in my hand. You didn't fix that. Fuck you.
Yeah. I still have a sliver, okay?
Alright.
And, yeah, that's my turn.
For sure. So at the actual very end is going to be Nyx.
Nyx.
She is going to go 5, 10, 15, 5, 30. It's going to dash 50. She's going to so between Flame Skull. Then we're going to go to the top of the order with Zesu. And
Zesu sees the light candle right in front of him.
Zesu makes an attack at Nick.
Silver barbs.
Fuck.
Well, I haven't rolled it yet. She's gonna make her attack first.
Either way, I'll silver barbs it.
Okay.
She's attacking
takes the
Zesu,
lower
what
of it,
the
right?
fuck?
No. Wait, Nyx is attacking Zesu?
Zesu is attacking Nick.
What?
Typical.
Yeah.
So it'd be like a teacher interrupting
And then
kindergartners
lower-
fighting. It's like, guys, we talked about this already.
Lower roll is not going to hit Nick.
Nice.
She goes and attempts to make like she goes to attempt to make an attack with the lichen trap. But what do you say?
I don't say anything. Well, maybe I do. I say, not even just like saying anything. I guess it's just a shout out to Zesu. But at the same time, I'm throwing a magical feather of light that just like skims right past her eyes as she's trying to do it, just to throw
For
it off
sure.
her.
The feather kind of goes right past her and it just kind of misses Nyx just by like an inch and it clatters against the ground. She kind of like pulls it back and retracts it and she looks over to you and then she is going to move away from Nyx. And go 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Nyx is not going to take it off.
I'm just staring her daggers the whole time.
You just like,
And
Just
I'll
like,
give
as she's going by,
advantage
just
to
like-
Lascivious, I guess.
What's up?
For on his next. I'm giving advantage because of the
Oh.
silver barbs.
Lit.
I guess
You
you can't really
see-
hit anything though.
You see Zesu kind of like goes,
I might.
is like running up to you. Lascivious kind of like, you see she's kind of making her way towards the Kath and Kadak as she kind of begins to yell out something in Githyanki that you don't understand.
Not even with my little bit of reading? Could I make an investigation?
Make a history check.
History.
My little bit of reading.
according to my
History, you said?
research.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say history.
Oh, 13.
A 13.
You get advantage on the next ability check.
Oh! Ability check.
There you
Okay,
go,
so
there
that's
you
a
go.
13 on
He's
the
wondering
first
where
roll.
the washroom is.
That's worse. Yeah, 13.
Okay. You
Good
don't
on you.
fully understand what is being said, but you hear Zesu say something about the word leaving.
Yep.
Leaving. Okay.
Lascivious, you are up after that.
So they're trying to make a... They're like, I hear something about leaving. Can I make a... I can assume that means that she's like, let's get the fuck out of here. Because it's like a... Okay. I want...
That music.
Okay.
Let's
Let's go!
We're killing him now.
And
Wait,
Zesu,
no.
she currently has the contraption in her hands right now.
Yes, she currently has her weapon in her hands.
Trying to see if I can do something.
It's
Devious
very,
right now.
it's very intense music.
Can I?
Oh, I should not be playing this. It might be strict. Turns out it was all music from anime, so that
Ah.
makes sense.
Can
I was looking through it. I'm like, why does it sound so intense? And I went into the description, and it was like, there's a song on the playlist that's from My Hero
Dragon Ball?
Academia. And
Oh,
I'm like, well, I
Academia, okay.
definitely don't want to play something that could be muted.
Nope.
Dang, I really want to. I can't. She's got it. She's holding on to it right now.
What are we gonna do?
I want to steal the weapon from her, so that because they're gonna run away right now.
Zesu seems you hear Zesu say something about running.
Yeah, but like, pretty implicative. I think Lascivious is just gonna hold up. He's faster than Zesu, so I think if it's possible, can I use? Okay, so is it 40 feet up from the ground or 40 feet up from the platform?
40 feet up from where it stands. So Flame Skull number 3 is 40 feet from the ground, which would put it about 30 feet from the platform.
I can't.
We could probably get rid of that fireball radius, right?
Oh, yes.
I'm just trying to think. Would it be possible? If I dashed, could I run up and then jump? Oh no, it's my strength modifier, so I wouldn't be able to. Make it. Wait. How does Misty Step work? Unoccupied space.
Yeah.
Actually, how far up is this right here?
That's about 20 feet up.
So if I was there, would I be able to jump at Flame Skull with my 10-foot reach? Wait, it's not even close to dying though, probably. It's probably not even worth it. Then there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can attack. I'm just okay, you know what? I
will say Sonic did attack Flame Skull 3 after. So it has taken some damage.
Yeah, some, but not like 30 some. Like I'm not going to do damage to that thing. I am going to Nah, I can't. I can't. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm going to make an attack on Flame Skull. I probably wouldn't have advantage, right?
He's also
Flame Skull
40.
4. It's 40 feet
It's
up.
also 40
Oh,
feet
it's
up.
40
It
feet
just
up.
moved up.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm gonna need a decision. I'm gonna need some commitment here.
Yeah, I know. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do a bonus action hide real quick. In the bush here.
For sure.
What? Both under a 10. Okay, so I'm gonna do I get 25.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip on the Flame Skull.
Flame Skull, so that means you'll come out of the hide, but it gets disadvantage on the saving throw, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Cyclically lash out at one creature that you can see. Make an intelligence saving throw. So the DC is 15.
What? Sorry, which kind? Intelligence?
Intelligence, yeah.
No.
Fails?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 psychic damage. It can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the 3 on a successful save. Oh, so it's kind of useless, but whatever.
You're still doing damage. So you come out from being hidden. Any movement that you want to take.
Oh, I could have thrown my fucking dagger at it. Oh well. That's gonna be my turn. I'm pretty much chilling here.
Michaelis, you're up.
All right, that answers the question. Sorry. I will. It's the closest. I guess Flame Skull 4 is there, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right, I am going to use a dash.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. $50, $55, $60. And my attack. Oh, wait, it's 40 feet up.
Not only that, but you also use your dash action.
Well, I would still get the attack.
No, because you use your
If I-
dash action.
I still have 3.
No.
Nope.
No.
We've gone through this many times. You only get to do the attack action if you choose the attack action.
You are a barbarian. You are not a rogue. You get a main action dash, and then that overwrites your attacks.
Well, I'm just gonna fucking be there then. That's all I can do.
That's the end of your turn. Next up is Flame Skull 3, who is going to do a Flaming Ray.
Oh, I guess this would be.
Gonna do a Fire Ray. One is gonna go at Kadak, and another's gonna go at Zaketh. One on Kadak is not gonna hit. The one on Zaketh will hit. Zaketh will take hardly anything at all. Take 7 points of fire. And that is all that it can do because it used its action. Can't do anything else because of the Civitas thing. Flame Skull 1 is up next, and it is going to go 5, 15. It's going to attempt to do 2 of its fire ray attacks at Bonelia, if she is, which she is. So 2 fire rays at Bonelia.
No, thank you.
First one is going to be a nat 20.
Politely decline.
Yeah.
And we'll just ask to say no. So we'll do that first. So the fire damage on this first, on the natural 20, is going to be 23 points of fire damage.
Oh my god.
Jeepers.
Oh, shit,
And then
dude.
the second fire ray is going to be a 23 to hit.
Don't say it. No.
Oh my god. No.
Oh my god.
Firstly, make a Constitution saving throw. Your save DC is going to be 11 to maintain Constitution.
That one.
Unfortunately, you lose concentration.
And can't concentrate ever again.
Nope.
Never again.
You are diagnosed with ADHD.
And then the damage on the second fire ray is going to be 9 points of fire damage.
Okay, alright, that's fine.
And that is all that it can do on its turn. Bonelia, you're up.
Okay.
Let's get
everything.
him, girl.
Surprisingly.
Alright, I'm gonna bonus action healing word myself.
Okay,
Because
what
I
level?
need a little bit of that. Level 5. Let's do level 5.
So
Sure.
level 6.
No, I'm saving that.
Wait,
But
can
it will be a,
clarify
it will be a
something?
level
It'll be
6
a level
because
Oh,
of
it
the
will
dog.
be a level 6. Yeah.
The Deathblock is going to try to counterspell it.
Counterspell, counterspell.
You would not be able to see it.
You're behind the
Stupid
wall.
wall.
It's only doing it at level 3, so it has to roll.
Oh, wow.
It has to beat a 15 because you're doing it at level 5. Which, roll it live. Why not?
A little live roll.
We'll do a little live roll.
Hey, little
I
mama.
don't have any port.
Fine.
either.
This roll does not determine it. I just want to say, this does not determine it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ah, thank God!
Yeah, thank God. Okay,
That's good.
So I'll say, I'll mention that it has a spellcasting modifier of +4. So if it gets a 11 or higher, then it'll succeed. But anything lower, then it will fail. It fails.
Oh, thank God. Alright, that's cool. That's chill.
Stinky skull.
It wasn't the skull, I think it was the mastermind.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mastermind
that's
tried to counterspell it.
And he still
Well,
has a
stinky
stinky
anyway.
skull inside
Yeah,
his flesh.
Just a quick question though. I'm pretty sure that your modifiers don't apply when you're doing that for counterspell. I think it's just you have to do a flat
it?
roll, is it not?
I don't think
might
so.
Because
be.
you
I'm
can
pretty
only
sure it
cast
uses-
a spell up to 9th level.
Yeah.
It'd be really easy if you have like a +7 to your modifier. I'm pretty sure you don't apply those. I could be wrong. But...
I'll double check it just to be sure.
Either way, you fail.
Yeah.
Waste
And
of
as
one point.
revenge for that,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch on this motherfucker.
I think necrotic damage, it's
'Cause
not
it's-
gonna do much.
To be undead.
Yep, make an ability check using your spellcasting modifier.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. That's really cool. Firestorm might be.
Get him.
I guess I could firestorm him. But
You would
is he
be
resistant or is he immune?
He's
the
a
Deathlock,
zombie.
You have no idea.
Which means yes, he's resistant. Or immune. It's one or the other.
Who knows?
Or
Okay,
both.
because if he's resistant, then I have the ability to.
Oh,
negate
right! I forgot
the-
that was
for
a
the Deathlock?
thing.
Sorry,
Yeah.
which spell are you casting?
Vampiric touch.
Oh, Vampiric Touch. Okay. For some reason,
Take the
like
risk.
I heard Firestorm. I'm like, why are you doing it here?
Just on the one dude.
It's up to you. I can't give you the information.
I didn't realize you could bypass resistance, so it's still fine, but you know, still a risk.
I mean, I guess I could just be safe about it and firestorm him. It's a little overkill.
No,
Just
it's
to
great.
see Bonilla taking steps back from him, just to firestorm.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's, like,
fuck
shoveling
it.
to
I'll
the side, just like-
firestorm.
Can we have an
Oh my
intimidation
God!
check? Can we have an intimidation check on Zesu as she sees a
Alright.
massive fire tornado? It's just be like,
All right,
maybe I
all right,
shouldn't try to betray
Danica.
these
How
guys.
many squares do you get?
I get 10.
All right.
All on the one though.
Where the fuck are you putting them?
I mean, one's. I don't know.
Just go
One's
all in.
going here.
All in on the one dude. Just go.
Can I
all
do it
in.
all at once?
It's only gonna make the one saving throw, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, funny.
Just
It
thematically.
is really
Really
funny
doesn't-
though.
Oh, I should get out of the way a little bit more, actually.
I will say just as like a
Ow.
don't
Oh, no, wait, I guess it
let
doesn't
me influence if it doesn't matter. You are wasting a spell slot that high at this point.
Well, I mean, unless we have
You're
a fight
hitting
coming
you're
right
hitting
up after
one
this.
you are hitting one target in this moment.
Yeah, but like,
Think about
I
the
like
fun.
I,
Do
I'm
whatever
just
you want.
saying yeah, do whatever you want. I just thought I'd put it out there.
that's fine. I was gonna use the high spell slot anyways.
No.
Okay.
He's like, oh,
Alrighty,
the
we're-
dragon's coming
we're,
next.
I'm gonna make that dragon turn its ass around.
No!
I heard an
gonna-
ethereal
it's gonna
voice
revive
just going
more
on mocking
undead.
voices, and it's gonna be like, you fucking what?
Okay, so how many? Where else do you want squares?
I don't know. Anywhere over here. Does not matter.
How many do
Light
you
the
get?
forest up.
I get 10, so 9 more.
It just
Two.
destroys the forest.
3,
Yeah.
Crater.
Smokey the Bear's gonna
4,
pop out of the fucking
5.
forest. So you
Can't even
fucking
use it on
what?
the skull.
7,
Fucking flamers are good.
8,
As this is, I see this
9.
happening. I just look at Zesu.
10. Boosh! Just so much flame. All right, it needs to make a
We have a walking
dexterity
nuke.
saving throw.
Yeah.
I just go. We have a hull.
Yeah.
Dexterity.
No.
I'm writing that down.
No.
Dexterity.
Canon.
saving
Lascivia
throw.
says that. We have a hull.
No.
Probably not. 14.
14. That does not save.
Okay, so it's gonna take full damage.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I
one
have to
cooked
go to
dead
wash.
guy. I just hearing every little clunk, clunk.
That's 61 fire damage.
Does he survive?
Do you live? Is he alive? You a
Surprising.
little hurt?
No, he fucking does not. You cast Firestorm and you just see these blasts of flame just come out from the ground, and you hear this absolute horrible wail coming from inside the flames. As you see, like, you see a hand reach out from the fire, and you see, like, just flesh dripping from it that acts like almost like molten lava as it just melts into the ground until it just crumples down in front of you. Yeah, that thing's
Can we
fucking-
Did I do that?
can we say that in like its last moments, the facade of Ophelia goes away and Bodelia is there for, and it just sees the skeleton kill it.
The Deadlock Mastermind
Its own
like
kind.
crawls outwards, like it's like Terminator, pretty much just like the exoskeleton as it like crawls forward. It sees you wipe away the facades, as it just like goes It just you see its jaw just drop off as it just crumples down.
Yo, is this
You
thing
will remember that.
sentient? Or is it just a dude?
Alrighty.
It's triumphant music. Fits perfectly.
The Superman
Alrighty.
pose is like-
Bonus actions or movement?
I give Mabel a thumbs up. Oh, she can't
I
see, but never
return
mind.
that. No,
Yeah.
I return it. I feel it.
Cool, awesome.
I have divineness.
Success. It's like
Mabel in the back.
After that,
Perfect.
after that is Azria. Azria is going to throw one of the songbirds at the flame skull, which will definitely hit with a nat 20.
Another nat 20 from Azria.
Azria didn't get a nat 20.
Damn.
I thought she got it on a.
She got a nat 1 before?
Yeah, she got a nat
Yeah.
1.
Oh, I just heard nat and that was it.
Only
just
extremes
assumed
for
that.
Azria.
Yeah.
Two sides of the same coin.
Highs and lows.
She'll be dealing.
Whoa.
She'll be dealing 16 points of slashing damage to Flame Skull number 4.
Babe, seriously, you gotta pull your weight, babe.
And, real quickly, this. I need to know what act it is. Yep. She's gonna use her bonus action.
Oh.
And Lascivious, you see this dagger go upwards, cracks through the skull, breaking off a part of it, and then in an instant you see Azria appear at that dagger.
Oh
grabbing it again,
shit!
and it just goes down.
That's
She
hot.
killed it, but flavor-wise.
Babe, that was so hot. Anyways.
You grab the flame skull, just puts it downwards with the two blades in at once, and it just shatters once it hits the ground. Yeah, that flame skull is dead.
Okay, she pulled her weight. Hell yeah.
After Azria is Kadak, who hears Zesu's words,
Oh, the outlier.
and he
Dude, he's about to turn into Aragorn with this fucking music playing.
I can see it.
Yo, am I in like a early 2000s?
Sonic, you see Kadak look to Lascivious, and then Zesu, and then Lascivious, and then Zesu, and he goes 5, 10, 15,
Is he gonna try?
20.
Huh?
And you see he drapes the weapon down and he continues to speak in Githyanki.
Ooh, shit. He's defying.
No.
Say, make another history check there, Lascivious.
Wow, he's my friend. Meanwhile, I was like, "What the city?"
It's a nat 1. He's turning on us! Anyway.
Kill him!
Kill him!
Lascivious with a surprise that this beheads.
It's
I
just-
fucking reaction.
It's, it's complete gibberish, whatever
Yeah.
the hell Kadak is saying.
Oh,
Would it be
fucking.
possible
He
for
said
me
like
to make,
forest,
an
garment.
insight check or something?
Like an insight?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make an insight.
Yeah, he's not that far.
Kadak, you gotta help me out here, man. I've just started reading the dictionary.
Pulls out his book.
Yeah.
What the
What
fuck
does
you
he
guys
say?
say? 22.
22. You see Kadak is... Whatever Kadak is saying in Githyanki, he is saying it with a fierce confidence.
Oh shit. Yo, we stand.
After Kadak is Zaketh.
What does he do?
Goes
He's just
Rising.
head. And you see he kind of like stands in between, like he's trying to like keep the two of them apart, and is trying to like actively seems like trying to keep cooler heads. Zaketh's kind of like looks to you, Lascivious, and he looks so panicked at the moment.
Lascivious just like, dude, let them deal with it, man. It's their siblings. Let them figure it out.
Mabel, you are up next.
All right.
Is there still enemies?
There's 2.
Yep.
Oh,
There's
flame
two.
spell 3 and 1.
So like, there's a wall here, yes.
Yes.
So like, if
But
I
it's
was like
20 feet,
here,
or no?
I could like go over the wall, yes.
Yeah, it's only like a 5-foot wall. You could
Yes.
climb over it.
Or just like look over it.
I know that's right. So like, how does it look?
That flame skull looks. That's flame skull 1. It's okay at the moment.
Not for long.
We're gonna do. I look at what Bonile does, and I'm like, maybe she's onto something.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna
Um,
firestorm it?
I pull out the same spell.
Please,
Summons the
no.
banishment realm.
Nothing personnel.
Head
I say no
splits
snap.
open. She comes out like glowing as a new body.
Ooh.
That scene from Late Night with the Devil.
Yeah.
Oh, my
She
slots are.
summons Lilith. Anyways.
What's up, Mabel? What we got going on?
So I'm gonna attack it. Of course. I'm gonna do.
Just
know
do a
what?
wish spell, man. Make a wish.
I don't got
wish it
that.
didn't exist.
Is this the only thing left? No, Flame Skull 3, right?
Yeah, there's 2 more flame skulls that are still alive.
Would it be crazy if I like? Okay,
No,
hear me out.
Absolutely not. Not crazy. Just do it.
Just
my
like
friend.
dimension
crazy.
door with the flame. No, it has to.
Dimension door with it. I think
Yeah.
they have
Has
to
to be a
roll
willing
against
Has to be
you.
willing.
She's just gonna.
okay.
Can I persuade this thing to come?
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
trying to
hey.
save you.
Say,
Just
hey,
stick my fingers in your eyes like a bowling ball, and we're gonna go places, okay?
you'd be like the Fred Flintstone Yabba Dabba doing it in a bowling alley.
Mabel just like
Say, hey, Lascivious, think fast!
Could I persuade it? Come with me.
You can try. You don't know if this thing can understand what you're saying with language.
Come on.
But you can try.
No, you know what? No,
Switches?
because I would use up my
Is
slot.
this
and
floating?
have to
Is
wait.
this floating there just like...
Dude,
No,
just
it's fine.
A little bit of
obliterate the
seared
thing.
flesh here. I got
Just
some
fu-
seared flesh for you.
It's your flesh. Just obliterate it, my friend. My
Some
friend.
necrotic rot for you.
My friend. Let's obliterate
friend.
it, my friend.
My friend, this
You
you're
all
gonna
are my
die,
friend.
but this will be extremely funny if you follow me.
Blow it up.
Yeah. So you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna
Simple bubble
do.
chromatic orb thunder.
Michael Bay, that bitch!
I'm
Please.
just gonna do an Eldritch. All 3 on the.
Do that. Get
Re-attack
that
rolls.
that magical item where you could just throw a tower at people and literally just
Yeah.
throw a tower.
Throw a tower?
Yeah, there's a spell
That's a
where
thing?
you can summon a tower from like a little pocket watch or something, and so you could literally just throw a tower at people. It's
That's
insane.
wild. 16 on the first.
Yep, that'll hit.
17 on the second.
That'll hit.
Like 27 on the third.
Yeah,
one.
that'll yeah, all
God
3 will hit.
damn.
Okay.
Mabel just like looks over.
Where is my?
Pew, pew, pew.
Yep.
It'd be so bad if Lascivious got that tower thing, because you just save it, shove it in Lolt's mouth, and activate it.
Yeah, after talking about forgiveness.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Loth will just be like,
I forgive you, Loth. Just tower.
how much
So-
damage
Domain
is that, Mabel?
That's
Expansion.
a 10, and a 4.
10, 10, and a 4.
Yeah, that's not bad.
The first Eldritch Blast kind of goes and cracks like a good portion of it off as it kind of like staggers around. The second one blasts like another portion of it off, and it's pretty much just the upper half of the skull. And you just look at it, and one final one just completely obliterates it.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Joss,
Flame Skull 3 is dead, or Flame Skull 1 is dead. After that, any other bonus actions or movement you want to take?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna bonus Misty again and go back to where I was.
Sonic, you are up.
Nice. I'm gonna shoot at the skull twice.
For sure.
It'll be the thunder thingy, and I'll use a what's it called?
Flourish.
Blade flourish. And it's going to be a 14 plus 9, a 23.
23 will hit.
All right, with my D10. Yo, that is low damage. That'll be 3, 4. That'll be 10 piercing damage plus the 6 thunder.
So 16. Okay. Yeah, this thing is not looking good. It's just barely hanging on after that strike.
Nice. I'm gonna shoot it again.
Alrighty.
Okay. Well, that's a 2 on the die. So, that would be an 11.
11
Let's show me 11.
will not hit.
Oh.
Damn it!
Oh.
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna, can I, like, jump over this wall?
Yeah, yeah, you're fine with
Nice. Jump over there. I'll go here, and I'll just, like, place a hand on the shoulder that's holstering the trap. So it's kind of like...
She's got it in her hands at the moment.
Oh, she's got it in her hands?
Yeah.
Then I'll just put it on I'll put it on the shoulder of the arm that's holding the trap.
Okay. That's it?
Yep.
Alrighty. Nyx is going to go 5, 10, 5, 30. And it's just she's gonna stand there just watching over what's happening.
Just salivating.
Back to the very top of the order. And Zesu. She feels your hands on it. And she instinctively goes to shove it away, and she's gonna make an attack at you.
Sounds good.
I am immediately, like, I'm not gonna actually, like, hurt her, but I want to make it clear that I absolutely could hurt her very badly in this moment, because I can use a reaction to hurt her right now. And I want to, like, I want to use my reaction that I could do to do, like, a brace or, like, a thing, but, like, to basically just stop myself to make it clear that, like, I will fucking kill you if you try anything.
Is that intimidation?
I'll ask you because I'm gonna need a decision. The attack is happening. So are you attacking her or are you holding it?
What can I do here? I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna
still
do
just a reaction. In the meantime, I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, I'm going to just, make a reaction attack, and I'm just gonna punch her.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna actually, like, fully hurt her, but I get sneak attack. I think, because my hands can be...
They are
Are you
My hands are weapons.
unarmed?
Yeah, they considered...
No, I'm not.
And I think they're not technically finesse weapons, so I don't think you would either.
No, but I can make an attack. Oh, it's only a +3 to hit.
It's gonna be a 22 to hit. So.
Silvery barbs.
21 to hit.
It still is. I'll, give myself advantage
For sure.
whatever.
So I'm going to need...
Yeah, I'll make an attack as well, but I'm gonna use my reflex dagger, and I'm gonna do non-lethal damage.
Sonic doesn't need to make the save.
Do I get advantage? Oh no, I don't get advantage.
Sonic, I'm gonna need you to make a con saving.
Okie dokie, I get advantage because of what I just did.
So I rolled a 24 to hit.
24 will hit her, yes.
Okay, so she's gonna take this.
And that was a con save?
Yeah, con.
That would be a 20.
You just saved.
Oh, damn.
She is going to take 12, 17, sorry,
Oh my
10,
God.
22, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 33, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37.
Also, Sonnet, you're gonna take 25 points of piercing damage.
Sounds good.
She takes 42 non-lethal piercing damage.
Takes how much?
Good
42 non-lethal piercing damage.
Just gonna
Why
punch her.
42?
Because I attacked her, and I have sneak attack.
With reflex dagger.
Oh, with you're
reflex
doing the
dagger.
dagger instead.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were still punching her.
That'd be crazy.
No.
What kind of one punch man?
I was
No,
like,
I
holy
just-
fuck, that's one powerful punch.
Like, she's going full, like, trying to hurt Sonnet badly, so I'm gonna hurt her badly.
Hit
I'm resetting
42,
her
yeah.
clock, bitch.
It just goes through and like slashes like right through part of her.
I stab through her arm that attacks her, that she attacks him with, and I go, I'm holding back right now, and I'm just gonna like keep the knife in. Yeah,
He still hits the attack on Son, unfortunately.
that's fine. That's fine. I'm
Um,
just making it clear that I could have fully taken her out.
Well, you stabbed her
Yeah.
in the arm.
Yeah, I think as he does that, my hand goes up just towards Lascivious. Of like, it's fine.
She's not gonna do her second attack. Lascivious, you are up next.
Yeah, no, Lascivious isn't planning on fully killing her. What is he gonna do now?
Put her in a coma, that's all.
Just a cute little coma. Sleep it off.
Oh, little bitty little coma.
Lascivious.
I will still say as well, the flame skull is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lascivious is
What are you
just
guys
gonna
doing?
he's gonna have the
Fireball.
knife in her, and then he's going to pull it out and go to attack this thing. 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's 20 feet from me.
Yeah, it's 20 feet in the air.
Okay. I am going to use another thing. So I have advantage.
Sorry, no, it's 30.
30?
Yeah, it's 30, because it's 10 feet to that, and then that's still another 30 feet above.
Is there any, like, can I jump on this platform here and get, because I moved
That's
5,
so
10,
that thing,
15, 20.
That thing's so to get up on top of those is like a good 10 to I'm gonna say 50, or no, I'm gonna say 10 feet.
Can I make an athletics check or like an acrobatics to get up?
You could just climb up it.
Okay, I'm just gonna climb up 10 feet. Yeah, I just jump up, and then I'm going.
From there, you would be 25 feet.
Can I be from here?
That would still be 25 feet.
Are you? I just
Yes.
went up 10 feet, so it was 20,
Yes.
30 feet away from
now
me.
you're
So
now you're
20
20
feet
feet. Now you're 20 feet high, and you're 5 feet away from it. It's still this way.
Well, you said from where I was it was 30 feet, and I just went up
Yes.
10 feet, even more.
Yes, so that's 20 feet in the air away from you, but you're still 5 feet diagonally from it still. You are 20 feet. That is how distance works.
Oh, what is even the point? Well, I guess I'm gonna do it at disadvantage and not get sneak attack.
Oh no.
It's a 15 to hit, so I hit.
Yes. So no.
No.
Dougie.
Oh wait. Sorry, I rolled the wrong dice.
Look at the camera.
That's going to be 12 piercing
Okay,
damage, plus 5, so 17 piercing damage.
That does it.
All right.
The
Lascivious
rest
just
will
runs
kinda-
up and just takes it out.
Yeah. Just like it's like a running like parkour jump, just immediately just into it, and yeah.
And then
he dies.
Lascivious just like stands up there and just literally just looks at Desu. I don't know, like she might not even be looking at him, but he's just watching and waiting.
Okay. For now, I'm gonna say combat.
Is done.
Yay.
Yay.
We'll see if that continues. Zesu and Cadet continue talking in Githyanki. And it seems that... Yep.
Sorry, are they yelling? Like, would it be loud enough if we were at the edge of the cliff to hear it?
I would say, yeah, you could probably.
Because then, could I do my little third eye and, like, listen in?
Your third eye?
Yeah. Comprehend language.
Okay. Yeah, if you still have the spell slots for it, then yeah.
Oh, I can just activate it.
Oh, okay. Without
I'm just
using
going
spell
to...
slots? Yep, yeah, Ian?
I was just going to say, I was just going to walk up and I put myself between Sonnet and Nyx.
Oh.
For sure. Okay. Yeah, so as you cast comprehend languages and kind of activate that, you hear the ending bits that sound like a kind of like a battle back and forth between the two siblings. Kadak mentions a lot of not repeating, of learning from this. Sonnet making good points that it's a cycle and that perhaps it needs to end, because it's not just Lycans that die in this fight. Githyanki are dying as well through their order. And Zesu kind of like holds herself for a moment.
She also gains 16 healing.
Zesu does?
Yeah.
Zesu pulls her arm. Or not to pulls her arm. Let me see who's holding her there. You see she hilts the lichen trap onto her back. And everyone with the exception of Mabel kind of hears this sentence that she speaks has this spiteful and almost disappointed tone. As Mabel, as you hear Zesu speak, the last thing that she says before she makes a move to walk away is, "If I see you in the village, you are dead." And Zesu will attempt to leave.
I'm gonna cast Dominate Person
On
Zesu.
Oh shit.
kind of a saving throw.
I believe it's a Wisdom save.
Sonnet literally just went nah.
So she's gonna get a 17.
It's a 19 to save.
Okay.
I'm going to have her drop the contraption.
Okay. You see she reaches behind. She unhilts the lichen trap, and you see she drops it.
And I'm gonna kind of wait there with her. I know that this must hurt you, what's happening. I think your brother is making the right choice, and I think you should reconsider. I'm gonna take these weapons, whether you like it or not, and you can hunt me all you want, but you won't win. I can promise you that. I'm gonna look at Kadak.
You see he reaches behind, he takes off his lichen trap, and he just kind of hands. He looks to you. I think maybe it's time for the Githyanki chain.
For the what, sorry? I didn't actually, it cut out.
I believe that it is time for the Githyanki to chain.
I'm glad you see it that way.
You
What does
see,
this
like,
mean for you?
You see him and Zaketh kind of look to each other. We are going to return to our village. The dragon had from there.
True. It's probably not good.
Do you need backup?
You see he, like, kind of looks to Zesu. And Zesu kind of, like, is still in that, like,
Yeah.
trying to, like, almost like a stiff board. Kind of, like, super stiff. Dad kind of looks to you and was, no. The dragon came from our direction. Whatever is there, my people will deal with.
All right. Well, I lean down and I pick up both the contraptions, hoisting them over my shoulders. I kind of give Zesu a look, and I don't think it's really one that people have seen on Sonnet before, but it's like, it's kind of severe disappointment. And he's gonna kind of like look in her eyes, and he knows that she's like controlled to be there and stuff like that from him. Yeah, kind of just shakes his head. And I'm just gonna say, go back home. Take care of yourself. That's my final command.
You see she goes and continues to walk, and as she kind of walks past you and Mikhail, she just shoulder checks you on the way through, just pushing right past. And she will make her leave. You see Kadak and Zaketh kind of like stand there for a little bit. They kind of like go through, kind of wrap each other up with bandages and kind of take care of each other for a brief moment before continuing a conversation in Githyanki. They'll look to you. I wish that I could stay and chat about this philosophy that I must take to my people. But I imagine they're in danger.
It's quite all right. I pull out the earring that I still have. I'm sure we can find a way to reconnect at some point.
You see the two of them nod. Zaketh kind of like follows behind Kadak. Yes, Michaelis.
Before they leave too, I'm quickly gonna do something as well. I'm gonna pull out like a piece of, I guess, parchment paper and just quickly scribble down something with, like, I guess it'd be like charcoal or whatever I have to write it on.
Like a pencil.
Yeah, a fantasy pencil, but
or a pencil.
It's a pencil. Okay.
A number two specifically.
Savius jumps over. What are you writing? What are you writing?
I'm gonna be like pushing it back. So I need to write this. This is kind of important.
Well, Savius isn't anywhere near you.
Anyway, don't let him distract you.
So I write a note and I go to hand it over to Kadak, and I tell him, it's like, look, I'm not sure what you're gonna find back in the village, but if you're in need of any sort of supplies, rearmament, or any other help, then this is a note referring to Jotun. If you need any help from them, then give them the okay that of payment for my treasuries to pay for any supplies that you may need to help your people.
He kind of takes and folds it up, and you see he kind of puts it on the inside of his armor into some kind of like a little socket. He goes, we'll keep this in mind.
I know your people have been keeping away from these wars and such from the rest of the continent, but I think, like Sana has been discussing with you, I think it might be time for that to change. That we may have to finally help each other out.
I will speak with us. As the two of them go to make their leave. You see they're watching Zesu as she kind of like fully leaves the ritual ground. Completely leaving towards the direction of Kane. As the other two Githyanki then kind of make their move as well. You see Kadek kind of stop for a brief moment and kind of like he does a he puts his like hand to the chest of his armor as he looks to his owlbear, nods his head and says a small little gesture in Githyank.
Lascivious, as they're leaving and as he's doing that, Lascivious will do like the gesture, and will say the words that he learned about, like, you know, sorry for your loss and all these things.
For sure.
Just in passing, like he doesn't want to like bring too much attention to it, but he's just 'cause he respects the choice.
And Kadak and Zaketh will make their full leave. You see Nyx kind of like shake her head as her lichen form switches back into her drow. Or not drow, the human, or it is drow. The kind of like just ragtag kind of like armor type deal that she was wearing normally, as she looks to the few of you. Do you all kind of gather together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lascivious is still up top, just making sure that he has a vantage point and is just kind of listening, watching over.
For sure. Not Zesu. Nick. She quickly. See Nick kind of goes up to you, to the six of you. He goes, you all have accomplished something rare. I hope that you all understand the gravity of what you have accomplished today. With Zesu stepping away from this hunting, or essentially not Zesu, but Kadak stepping away. A great threat to many people has potentially been extinguished fully today. So thank you.
I'm sorry I couldn't reach them both.
If I am honest, I am not surprised that she is stuck in her ways. Every rumor that I've ever heard about the two of them, Zesu was always the one putting the foot forward, making sure that she planned everything, checked targets, made the plans to go through. Maybe Kadak will take this opportunity to be more forward in a leadership role. And maybe, just maybe, the Githyanki can be more open to the rest of Ecrium now.
Lascivious quickly calls out and goes, hey, your restraint was instrumental in this outcome as well, so don't forget that.
As much as I would like to have revenge for the family that I have lost, there is something to be said as she looks to Sonnet about cycles being repeated. It would only end in more people dying. Truly. I can see that. You see she takes a deep breath. And as she kind of begins to exhale, you hear just this very soft kind of like yelling coming off in the background. The sound kind of like is very distant as it comes closer. Turning to where the ritual ground kind of enters, you see a man with long black hair, kind of like some ruffled up clothing, begin to kind of like is taking these heavy steps, and you see kind of like side steps the Zaketh and Kadak as they kind of make their way out of the grounds, and you see kind of like stops and watches them walk until he kind of turns back around. You see Larrick.
Oh, okay.
As he just kind of yells, he goes, "Hey! I saw the dragon. I tried to come back as fast as I could. Holy fuck, that's a joke."
A little late. It's already dealt with. We didn't really need your help.
So where is it now then?
Far, far away, it seems.
I killed it.
I'm a silently serious.
Roll a
and look to
deception check.
Can I
Looking
make
at
the
Larrick,
serious
I'm
roll at
shaking my head no.
disadvantage?
At disadvantage?
Yeah, because I'm side-eyeing you and looking at Larry. I'm going like,
Yeah, I'm shaking my head no at Larry.
Okay, so you want me to roll at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 6, so that's a 23.
oh. me.
Larry kind of like looks and goes, what happened to the corpse then?
I ate it.
Okay, now you're just fucking with me.
Yeah. No, definitely still a problem. We should probably eventually sort that out. And
he runs up to
Again.
Nyx and goes, I assume by the fact that the gift just walked away that everything's okay? As he just kind of like looks around and looks at all the different undead corpses and goes, well, maybe not okay. As Nyx just kind of like pats his shoulder, goes, no, it went positive for the most part. Nobody died, thankfully. You see he looks to her and goes, okay, well, people are... I'll bring them back over time, but there's something I want to talk to you about when we get a chance, Nyx. We can chat now as we walk back. Unless there's anything you need of us at all.
I'm kind of a little bit, not exactly checked out of the conversation, but I think I've already kind of knelt down and I'm just like, I have a light hand just tracing the traps, kind of, now that I finally have them. I think I'm focused on what's ahead.
Mm-hmm. Michaelis, is there anything that you say to Larrick and Nyx before they head off?
No, I'm just to be like, it's like, well, it's good everybody made it to your place. I'm guessing because you're here, you saw the dragon, but I'm guessing the dragon didn't see you.
No, I saw that it flew by. I saw the breath attack, but it didn't come anywhere near the city.
All right, that's good. But yeah, we can. I guess I'm gonna look around. It's like, don't know about you guys. We should probably dismantle all of these traps around here. I don't want a little kid to run around and get like felled in a hole or, you know, die from one of our traps. So I'm gonna quickly dismantle the ones I can
I don't
find.
think our traps can kill anybody.
I mean, if they're stuck here and nobody else is here, they're gonna starve to death. So
I can just, and then all my magic just goes away.
Wow,
That's
the
great.
webs, the clouds, they're gone.
This is like,
And
That's
now
great.
they come back to fight.
this is like, maybe I can do that with the holes.
yeah, use your god powers.
Michaelis, you
Some
know I don't
holes
have
you
my
just
soul
can't
yet.
Oh.
Mabel, is there anything that you say to Nyx or Larrick before they head off?
Not well, okay, yeah. In this moment though, I think as Sonnet is knelt to the ground and he's sort of like his mind is sort of on these weapons, I think she's gonna place a hand kind of just very gently like on his head, kind of holding, and I'm going to heal him. I'll do the calculations in a second, but I'll do that as I look to Nyx and Lyric and just kind of talk to them and say, we're probably gonna head and deal with the dragon. What are you two going to do?
Lyric kind of like looks to Nyx. And goes, well, that's what I want to talk to her about, actually. Nyx kind of speaks up too and says, well, I'll help the Lycans come back into Kane. Help set up the den again. Do some repairs, get it ready.
Yeah, good. Definitely, yeah. And I'm gonna do all of the stuff I need to do.
For sure. Bonelia, is there anything that you say?
I think Bonelia is gonna go up to Nyx and put her hand out for a handshake.
Nyx reaches forward and claps your hand. And she gives you like a pretty firm shake. You see she also looks to you. You can drop the facade now.
She hesitates and then drops the image.
She looks to you as you go to your full skeletal form. She kind of like has like her eyebrows kind of raised. She goes, "Full skeleton. See, when I was around your group and I smelled 4 living people and one that didn't have any distinct smell really at all, I was confused. A full skeleton is a surprise, though. I was expecting something a little more fleshy."
I get that.
It's a good look, though.
I think so.
I think your coat matches your skeletal frame better than your alive persona. I understand why you hide it, though. Being different comes with challenges.
It sure does.
Amen.
Amen, sister.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
She lets go of your hand. Hopefully there will be a time in this nation where you don't need to hide. I wish that for my people with my affliction as well.
We just have to keep trying.
She kind of begins to. She turns with Laird. Let's speak on this matter you wanted to discuss. As the two of them make their leave. Azra kind of joins with the group of you. Goes, so, is there any plans that we need to take care of right away? I know this was a lot, so
I don't think there's anything else pressing for us right now. I guess we're headed to fight the dragon, huh?
you're gonna actually you're just gonna chase it down after what it just did.
Well, I don't know what else we could do. Maybe if we could get the Sky's help, maybe we could...
Get there in a jiffy.
I don't know what got Danica and Michael so giggly, but
Oh,
it's
I
not.
can hear her dog.
Yeah.
So I
Sorry.
messaged her,
It's
just being
sorry.
like, because I started like being like, wait a second. I think Danica was noticing that I was like, what is
I thought
that?
you were doing it in response to what I was saying, so I was
No,
very
no, no.
confused. Okay.
And sorry,
yeah,
just to
Azria-
recap, are you guys talking about going back to Orlais? Is that what Azria said?
No.
Oh,
Going to
okay.
fight the dragon.
I thought she said that for some reason.
So you're all just gonna chase the dragon down immediately.
Well, there's that, and there's the matter of Erzin
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the elves.
Right,
that we need
I
to
don't know
speak with.
I don't know any of that, so
Right.
I'm just gonna take your word for it. Okay. This seems like business that the 5 of you need to speak of and plan. So I'm going to head back to Michaelis' home for now.
Of course.
Please,
Alone?
she kind of like turns around and like sees the empty way back to the city at the moment. She goes, "Seems kind of safe. I could walk with Larrick and Nyx, although I doubt they'd want me there for their conversation."
Just catch up and trail like 30 feet behind them.
Oh, you're being protective. It's cute. She just gives you like a small little like.
That's
So
exactly
you're
right.
still on top of the. You're still like on top of the thing. So she
Yeah.
like gives you like a little air like little like.
Missed. Get going.
Throwing knife.
You see, she gives you this dot. She gives you this little wink and then like makes a little jog pace to catch up to Larrick and Nyx as she heads out as well.
Oh, did they already walk away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think just before Lyric would have left, I just pushed my hand on his shoulder and be like, "Good luck on the conversation, big guy."
He give you like a little affirming nod as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just the 5 of you left. Sonnet, you have the 2 lichen traps. I will now I'll ask you just because it might be different. Do you want the stat block for them? Or
Might as well have him right now.
okay. Yeah, I will when we go on our break, I will I'll send you the stat block for them.
Sounds good.
So you
I
can
got a
throw
question,
you have 2
Sonnet.
of them in your inventory.
Cool.
I got a question, Sonnet.
Yeah.
These are silver weapons, right? And they're supposed to afflict people with lycanthropy.
Yeah, that's correct.
So, if you were just to grab those weapons with your bare hands, would that not burn you, or is it only when you're turned?
I'm not turned. It
So only
might
when
be
you're-
agitating to the hands, but they got the straps for. I guess I can just focus on having the straps.
All right. This is a curious question of mine because I just saw you holding those things. I was just like, this kind of crossed my mind. That's all.
Where'd you get food, Michaelis?
What?
Hungry man, he's got to get his protein.
Okay,
guess
that's
so.
a pile of dirt.
Yeah, he's just chewing. Just chewing. I can hear it all the
Is
way
there a
up
bit
here.
of blood in that? Ugh. Good
You're a
God.
loud
it's
chewer,
it's
Michaelis.
it's a dried meats from my house. Excuse me.
Yeah, okay. That all right.
Checks out.
Like,
Checks out.
do you guys not get hungry after a fight?
No, it's just that I can hear it.
Not Bonilio.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to hear me chew, Lascivious.
Yeah, maybe if your mouth was closed, I wouldn't have to.
My mouth was closed.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Do not bring this into a different reality here. This is not
so
seeping into some other reality that you and I would always talk about this.
It's so funny. Anyway,
Yes.
the 5 of you have a kind of like a moment of brevity where it's calm. There's no kind of rustling. There's just the sounds of the wind kind of going by. You hear the sounds of the river that is kind of well below from one of the cliff faces. And after Sonnet brings the Lycan trap. So they are essentially think like how Lascivious's pit whip has that base handle, only
Yeah.
it's like a proper like fully enclosed grip, where the actual bit that goes around the hand kind of looks almost like a bear trap in itself. Like one that is like fully collapsed. Like you can punch people with it, and it would do probably a decent little heft.
Yeah.
Then it's connected by like what is essentially chain link, going through to the actual trap itself. The size of it is give or take about like what would be a smaller bear trap.
Yeah.
Completely made out of silver, and you see that this one, the two of them have like significant dents and wear and tear on them. They're pretty worn out.
Yeah.
As you kind of put them into your backpack, the five of you have this moment of the ability to catch your breath. What do you guys do?
I had a dream about the dragon
What?
Oh,
last
Sorry?
night. It didn't happen quite like this, but it did happen. I just didn't think it was one of those kinds of dreams. I just thought it was,
Like a dream rather than a premonition?
yeah.
Did you see what happens next?
No, I saw glimpses of what I thought was the banishment realm, and then it seemed like maybe a glimpse of what the trials are gonna look like, and then there was some of you that I saw, and then the dragon appearing from the sky. And then I woke up. So I didn't think much of it, but now, this happens. I don't know. I don't know what to think. But if I have more,
Well,
I'll let you all know.
I mean, I guess if the dragon ended up being true, then maybe the other things are gonna be true. Do you remember like the context of these dreams, like what we were doing in the banishment realm or whatever you said?
Not good stuff.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's really pleasant to know. What happened to
I
me?
never really dream of good stuff.
What
It's
happened?
kind
to
of
me?
all horrible.
What happened to me?
Oh.
We don't need to. We just.
I could take it. I could take it. What happened?
I don't doubt that.
Listen,
I'm not really sure what
we're all
happened.
on this journey together, okay? I don't need you holding out on me. Just tell me
Well,
what happened.
I don't really know what happened. I mean, I could probably surmise what happened because you were dead. But it wasn't good. Yeah.
We were all dead?
Most of us, yes.
Where was this? Where did it happen? Do you know where you were?
I mean, it seemed like it was the banishment realm, but then something kind of told me that it was the trials, so maybe there was more than one thing happening at the same time. I don't know. Like one of those dreams where you're dreaming about one thing and then it moves on to something else.
Right, a cryptic dream where everything that happens in it happens in real life. Okay. That's
No, let's just not.
I mean, the dragon kind of came true.
It
so-
did come
The
true.
dragon,
The dragon
yes,
came true.
but dragons fly around in the sky. That can be separate from like the sky in my dream.
And
like,
well, what do you know? It was flying in the sky above us. So.
But we were not where we were in the dream, so.
Well, I mean, it's kind of impossible to track down a dragon that's just somewhere now. I think we should probably deal with the thing that's, currently imposing Ecrium.
I mean, we know the dragon was flying towards Velstead, at least. Somewhat in that direction.
Is that where Urzin went, or whatever his name is?
DM, if I recall, is that?
Yes.
Urzin.
Yes.
Urzin
Well.
is the leader of Velstead.
Well, as it turns out, looks
Two
like
dragons, one stone.
both pursuits are leading us in the same direction. I think we have our answer.
I think so.
Michaelis?
I think he's off dispelling of the
he's
dirt
deep
that
in those those meats. He's deep in those meats that he had. They dried meats. Oh my gosh. He's eating that up. Oh my gosh.
Just don't look over. He's not he's like
It's
he's
actually kind of
squatting.
gross, to be honest. Like, I don't think I've ever seen somebody eat something that way. It's just disturbing. Ugh.
Michaelis just throws up and then just looks at another piece of jerky and eats it again.
Oh god. He's still going.
Lascivious also looks to Sonnet and goes, I'm not going to apologize for defending you, but I do apologize that I may have been a perpetrator in the outcome of Zesu. And her choice.
It was, her choice, and her choice alone. It's not your fault.
Just, I didn't like
Thanks
that.
for having my back.
Anytime. Because why wouldn't I have your back? You know what I mean? Speaking of having your back, do you want me to carry at least one? Put it in the bag of holding so you're not carrying 2 fucking bear traps on your back?
It's fine. I don't mind the bit of burden.
Oh, it's like a symbolism?
A little bit, yes.
And we're melting them down? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, so I was originally thinking into a blade, but there's so much metal here, I think I could actually forge with a mold, I think I could forge a metal seal that we could heat up and just press it.
Like a brand?
Precisely.
That's awful.
It will be. But it will, it'll undo a lot of awful things.
Fair.
Shall we get a move on?
I think Michaelis is still...
Yeah, he's still so fucking deep in those dried meats.
He's not going anywhere.
There's not even dirt around here anymore. It's all
Hold
rock.
on a second. Lascivious Misty steps over. He's not even conscious. I think he's fully just unconscious and just so deep in those dried meats, I think.
All right, I'll carry these. You carry him.
Okay, I'm just going to put him in the bag of holding.
Yep.
I just keep his head above like the thing and I pull the strap so his neck is above, like so his head's sticking out so he doesn't suffocate and die.
I don't know if you've ever heard of it. There's a thing called a sensory sack, which is exactly what you're thinking of.
Damn.
Nice. Yeah, I just hold him. I'm just carrying his head's just dangling out of the bag, just
foaming at the mouth. Dirty foam.
Still eating turkey.
I think he's trying to break out because he can't get his hand to his mouth to continue eating. It's just, is this a thing with the sword? Like, is this a sword thing? I don't know if this is like
Did he mention something about hunger? Maybe he did.
Oh, you know what? I think that's like his whole thing is hunger. Oh my gosh. Sonnet, I think you're onto something.
Together.
We might be able to solve this mystery.
You guys make your way back to Kane. The travel back is uneventful. The moonlight has kind of pretty much hit, and you're at midnight at this point. You're about to kind of breach into like the 1 a.m. portions of the night. As you guys kind of enter, you see Lyric has kind of you see Nyx and Lair kind of like they shake hands, and then the two of them break off. You see Nyx kind of heading in the direction of where the den is, while Lyric is heading further into the city. You see Kadak and Zaketh are talking with a very almost annoyed-looking human who looks like he's just been kind of woken up and is gathering horses. Like he's got like a super groggy like face. He's rubbing his eyes. It looks like they've just woken him up in order to get horses on on express, so that way they can make their way back to the Strixlands with haste. Zesu is nowhere to be seen in the immediate vicinity of the town. She might be deeper in the city. She might not even be in the city.
Did both the owlbears die, or was it just the one?
Both did.
I thought it was just the one.
I thought it was
And then
just
he
the
got on his
one.
owlbear. Oh.
The both did, yeah.
Dang, that's rough.
And you see, just as you guys are making your way back into town, you see Azria has kind of like... You see Azria is just kind of like sitting... you can kind of see the makeshift of Michaelis' home from the entrance of the city. And you can just see... You can barely make out the image of Azria just kind of sitting on the swing bench that's on Michaelis' deck.
Lascivious flitters over to her. Azria!
Yeah, Lascivious makes his way to Azria. You see her just kind of like sitting on that bench, just kind of very gently kind of going. And as you kind of show up, she kind of like perks up. You see the dragon is back and it's kind of like slithered around her arm. It's a slow motion. She gets up and kind of like brings you into this super tight hug.
Whoa.
I was worried that this was going to be something hellacious, so I'm really happy this went smoothly.
That's a big word. I don't know what that means.
I'm glad you weren't absolutely maimed.
Oh, no. Why would I get maimed?
There was a lot of undead and...
Actually, I'm not going to bring that up.
Okay.
I was maimed. I was. Like, I just forgot.
I see. Okay, well, let's bring you inside and we'll get you bandaged up then.
Oh, no. Like, I'm fine. I'm great right now. I'm talking about before when I died.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't want to bring it up, but now it's up. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm alive. I'm good. Dude, I'm good.
Yes. Let's, Are you hungry?
Yeah, sure, I could go for some.
Let's raid Michaelis' pantries.
Oh, okay.
The two of you head inside and like begin to start kind of going through things just to kind of make something. It was an exhausting day, so you decently hungry for sure.
Do I feel anything?
Not at this moment, no.
Okay, everything's in
if
check.
you're talking, yeah, everything seems normal.
Yeah.
Azri, with the two of you kind of beginning to like make some kind of snack or something just to kind of to keep your appetite satiated from the exhaustion. Mabel, Bonelia, Michaelis, and Son, do you guys do anything in particular?
I think I just turn to everyone and say I'm gonna turn in for the night.
Okay.
And then she goes to Michaelis' place.
Mm-hmm.
Mabel and Sonic? Or actually, maybe not yet, because Michaelis? You're not doing anything either?
You're muted.
You're
Ha.
muted.
I was so waiting for him to start talking. Anyways.
I'm just going to my house and calling it a day. Or
For
just
sure?
like,
For sure. Mabel, anything that you think you and Sana would be doing?
I think... I'm not sure if Sonnet has plans. I think the idea is it was a long day. We'll go to bed. I think there's a bit of hesitance when it comes to the idea of trancing tonight. I think she'll try to maybe like postpone that as much as possible. I think somewhere in the midst of all that, she may send a sending to Charles just to kind of check in with him. She'll
Sure.
probably say something like, I don't even know if I told him what we were doing. Okay, so she'll just say, hey, just wanted to check in. Everyone's doing okay. Exhausting day. Back at it tomorrow. Hope you're doing well. We'll talk soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a response back as Charles's voice rings through your head. It goes, glad to hear that everything went okay for the most part. We will talk soon. And then for brevity, there's Joe. Anything that you do with Mabel before everybody's kind of turning in for the night?
No, I think Sonnet is more so to himself.
For sure.
Just trying to learn what's it called? Symbols and stuff. What he's
For
gonna
sure. The two, you kind of make your way back to Michaelis' house, and just for brevity's sake, we'll have everyone kind of returns to their chambers for the night, and while you all return to your chambers for the night, we're going to take a break there.
And I can pause now. Unpause.
Alrighty, so, Sonnet, you kind of look over the weapons as you're kind of like trying to look at the runes that Bonelia had given you from Davrik. You know that Watek, when not in the immediate vicinity, plans have possibly changed a little bit. But you kind of take some time to think over it as you all eventually kind of reconvene with Michaelis' place. Whether or not you get a snack from what Lascivious and Azure were kind of rooting around with or not is up to your prerogative. As the night kind of befalls, each of you going into your beds for the night, whether you're trancing, taking a moment, or just immediately passing out, or in Bonelia's circumstance, just sitting on the bed, just you guys get a full rest. Firstly,
Damn
get a
right.
full rest. And Lascivious.
Oh.
I'm
sorry? Sorry, what's with this music? Sorry, wait, hold on a second. This is like combat music. What's going on here?
You find yourself asleep. Pretty calmly, you and Azure are kind of cuddled together. And as you finally drift into proper sleep, a little bit of time goes by, and you typically sleep without too much dreaming. But this particular night, you happen to find yourself floating in a open space. Looking up, you see thousands upon thousands of stars in multiple different constellations. As you kind of feel like you're floating weightlessly in what could be water. As you see the constellations begin to move and shift until they form a hand.
Okay.
You see this hand begin to move outwards, and it very slowly starts coming towards you, inch by inch. What do you do?
So this is what you were talking about. Lascivious, can I make a perception check, or I guess perception or insight to see whether or not this is like an antagonistic sort of approach? Hold on a second. Okay. I was like, battle mat? What? Does this feel antagonistic, or does this feel like, do I feel unsafe? Like that's
Make an insight check.
I'm gonna use a luck point. I'm just gonna use one luck point, you know.
Using a luck point in your sleep, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, can I? Does this count as the full rest still? Just it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're still in a full rest. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, that's better. It's an 18.
An 18? You can't tell what the intention is. All you know is that it's coming at you, and it's coming at you slowly, and its hand is open. And as it inches closer, it is large. It is very, very large.
What the fuck? I think Lascivious will just instinctively, like, watching it and seeing if it will react to him moving backwards.
Like you're attempting to, like, are you like trying to swim type deal?
Oh, I'm at, like, can I even move?
You feel like you're floating in water at the moment.
Lascivious will just do like a little back thing.
For sure. Make an athletics check for me.
Oh no. That's a nat 20.
Nat 20? You instinctively seeing this thing coming closer and closer, immediately, almost out of whether it be panic or fear or adrenaline, immediately start pushing yourself backwards with a might that you didn't even know you could muster.
Oh shit.
It is an incredibly fast pace, and this thing tries to keep up with you, but it is actively losing pace with you as you go. Until eventually your arms begin to burn from this active movement, and you take a quick look around. There's nothing in this area. It is just openness and emptiness with this water. There's only one place that you feel you can go, and that's down.
Oh. Well, Lascivious was with that swimming motion backwards. He was trying to see if this thing was trying to like was reacting to him moving backwards, like seeing if it was trying to like go faster or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's trying to keep up with him.
Oh. What the fuck? I think Lascivious, like, I mean, if on that nat 20 and you think that instinctively I know that the only, like, the place to go is down right now, I think Lascivious will start pushing upwards to go down a little bit just to see.
For sure.
Like, I think it's less fear and more so just, like, really not, like, confused and, like, curious as to what's going on, because I don't know if it's menacing or not, so he's just kind of, like, observing and doing stuff just to see what happens.
For sure. As this hand gets really, like, it gets a few feet away from you, and you realize the only place to go is under.
Yeah.
So you take this deep breath and go underneath. And as you push yourself underneath, you find yourself floating in this dark abyss. There's nothing around you. Looking up, you can see that constellation has stopped. And you stare at it for a couple of moments. And you suddenly feel like you're falling.
Oh shit!
As you kind of go downwards, you kind of like twist and move around. You let out this breath of air, and you realize that you can breathe in this, whatever this is. And as you kind of flail around, you turn yourself to be facing downwards where you're falling, and you see Vollum below you.
What the fuck?
You see the tree that is in the center of Vollum with that spiked peak that is jagged, and it's coming at you very fast.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay. I'm falling. I can't stop myself from actually thinking about it. I'm pretty sure you have to make a dexterity saving throw when you land on the ground or whatever, so I could just not take damage from this. But I think
fly,
Lascivious, huh?
Just fly.
Just fly? Oh yeah. Oh. Well, I don't think Lascivious has that knowledge because I don't know if I have those sensations. Like that hasn't been something that's been given to me.
What do you do?
So I think Lascivious, as he's falling, if I'm like right above the jagged peak, he's gonna thunderwave to his side to push himself to the opposite direction because it's a wave of force. So he's gonna use force to push him away from the.
You go to cast the thunder wave.
Thunder wave, yeah.
You go to cast thunder wave, and nothing happens.
Aw, shit. Lascivious is like, protection against good and evil.
Nothing happens.
Ghost step.
Anytime that you attempt to do a magical ability, it fails. You see yourself falling towards this tree at an even faster rate, second by second. This thing is coming at you. It is coming at you fast.
I think Lascivious, like, it just, in this moment of like, oh shit, I think there's gonna be a moment of clarity where he remembers how he was successful in pushing himself away, like, from the thing. So I think he's just gonna try and do the same motion, but downwards to, like, kind of push himself, you know, just like instinctively, like,
away from it, eh?
he's just gonna do like the backstroke swim and just push and like with everything that he can.
Everything that you got. Give me another athletics check.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna use a luck point again. One more luck point. Nat 20.
You again, just like instantly, you're in this parachute type motion, just kind of gliding through, and you take that all strength that you have and just push backwards as much as you can. And everything that you do, you're getting like inches kind of like away from where this thing could potentially impale you upon landing.
Yeah.
And just as you manage to get just away from it, you feel the wind just whoosh right past you as you feel like essentially like small twigs kind of snap like across like your jaw and neck as you land. And right as you're about to like hit fully onto a branch, you wake up covered in sweat. Just fully sat straight up, and your shoulder blades burn.
Oh. Oh, I'm not used to burning. I think Lascivious goes, what a waste of 2 nat 20s and my luck points for the rest of the day. No, I think Lascivious, like, I think he just is like, kind of like, you know, when you get like, when you get like a muscle, like if you stretch too much and your muscle locks, and like it's just that like insane pain like in the middle of your foot or whatever, or like your calf. I think Lascivious is just like stuck feeling this like crazy tense like burning pain, and he's just like standing there. He's like not even really making any noise. He's just like so focused on like trying to receive as little pain as possible.
Okay. Yeah, you try to focus on all like the kind of like joints in these specific spots and try to just tighten to bear through it. It's probably like, aside from being like, apart from like physical pains of like the cuts and like ripping out your sides pretty much, this is one of the worst like casual pains, for lack of a better term, that you've ever experienced. I
think Lascivious also reaches and holds Azria's hand and tries not to like crush it, but is like just needing like some sort of physical support.
You see she kind of like, as you like reach out and touch her hand, she kind of like rolls over to face your side as she was facing the other side of the bed. You see the pseudo dragon is like curled up into the small little like donut like shape in your lap.
That's so cute.
Well.
That's adorable.
Yeah, as that pain eventually kind of begins to settle down, and kind of just like moving your arms around, just getting that sense, it feels incredibly sore. Like it's almost like you've had one of the hardest workouts in your life. You also have a slight migraine that comes by after a few seconds.
Oh my gosh, double whammy. What the heck was that? Oh.
Yeah, after a little bit of time, the pain kind of subsides, but you're definitely sore as you kind of lay.
Feel my horns again.
They feel an inch or two taller.
An inch or two, like okay, because like we've talked about it, but do they feel like they're taking a?
Not entirely yet,
okay.
But you can tell that they have definitely peaked some more, and there's a little more curve, but you're not sure of how it's moving yet.
Oh, what the heck? Oh. Lascivious just slowly gets out of bed and is just like, I am not sleeping for the rest of the day, for the rest of the night.
For sure.
I think he just, I think he goes to sit outside and like feel like the cold sort of breeze of the night. Like,
Yeah.
how late is it? Like, where's the moon
at this point in time, I would say you're sitting at around like the 5 to 6 a.m. point. So
Okay.
you've gotten enough time to get the full rest per se, but like getting up, it's just like you have like a super early wake up time, pretty much.
Yeah, I think Lascivious just slides the window open quietly and just sneaks out and just kind of sits out, lays down outside in like the cold grass and is just like,
sure.
My gosh, and just stays awake.
You see the pseudo drag kind of like follows you, and like as you lay down in the grass, it just kind of like stays on you, just kind of like it curls up like on like your stomach area, I would say, like around like around like the belly button kind of ish area.
Oh, it's so adorable, so adorable. Cool.
But yeah, you kind of laid there, and just
should have let the hand come at me. I should have let the hand do its thing.
Yeah, you kind of watch as the sun kind of begins to creep up over time. Yeah. The rest of you wake up slowly. Over time, we'll say, Bonelia, since you don't really sleep, you kind of ish wake up first. You see the sun kind of coming in. What do you do, being the first awake?
I'm probably gonna go and make breakfast for everyone.
Okay. Yeah, you head out. You see there's a note on the kitchen table, that has the initials of Sarah on the end of it. That just reads, "Had business to attend to early this morning. Feel free to make whatever you need."
Perfect.
Kind of going through, you're able to like find the basic ingredients for like what would be considered like a normal breakfast. Like there's like your bacon, your eggs. There's like things to do like pancake mix, that kind of stuff. Very traditional. Do you want to give a survival check for cooking?
Sure.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I'm not gonna use that die. That die has failed.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Survival. That's a 13.
A 13's not bad.
Not bad.
Breakfast is pretty simple.
Eggs and bacon.
Over some time, Mabel and Sonnet. Whether you come out of your trance after having kind of like tried your best to stay awake for as long as you could until having to actually realize you need to, and Sonnet getting some sleep as well, you're kind of eventually woken up or brought out of your trance with the smell of bacon being cooked and the sound of something sizzling. What did the two of you do?
Investigate breakfast.
I'll wait here.
You're not coming?
I'll come in a little bit. I just want to go over a few things again. I think I might get the seal, but just want to look at it again.
Yeah, okay. We'll be downstairs. And
you make your way down into the kitchen area. Kind of as you make your way down, you see Michaela's coming out. He's got a piece of dried meats that he's just chowing down on as he comes out of the room.
Sivius is just like, I feel like he's eating.
Mabel's just like, is this an endless stash in your pack, or like where's this coming from?
No, I picked some out in the middle of the night.
You woke up in the middle of the night for jerky.
Yes.
Seems like a thing you would do. Okay.
It is a thing I did.
I'll believe it. Yes. Yes, you did. And I'm just gonna walk with him.
The three of you kind of convene at the table. Sonnet, what do you do?
I'm going over the I guess the drawings that I have of the symbols again, and I'm really trying to get the hang over like what the seal really does and how to, I guess, yeah, get a better grasp on what
For sure.
exactly I'm going to turn this contraption into.
Yeah, for sure. You know, there's enough metal to do quite a few things.
Yeah.
There's the initial blade idea. There's the idea of doing the entire symbol as a brand using this. You know that you're gonna have to find a pretty skilled blacksmith in order to do this, because
Yeah.
this is gonna be very delicate work to be able to make sure that the silver isn't damaged when it goes through. There's a couple of people that kind of immediately come to mind. Alice has been working with blacksmithing tools over the last few months with Zoltan in training. You know for a fact that there are blacksmiths in the town that have made things. You know that Locke was seen in this town semi-recently, and he has a small handle on metalworking, considering himself and Tin are made of metal. So there's a couple of options that you could potentially search out for the purposes of your intention. But kind of going through it, you even if it's just like doodling, but you get the actual imagery of the symbol down quite to a T after studying it for a pretty extensive amount of time. You know that you could replicate it given on request pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool.
Past that, is there anything that you do?
No.
You just chill out there? Okay.
Yeah.
Lascivious. A little while, like probably a couple of hours kind of go by, and eventually you just hear Azria is like very tired, but he's gonna go out and go, What are you doing in the grass?
Just getting some reading in while I get some fresh air.
Still studying Githyanki?
Yeah, a little this, a little bit of Dwarvish, a little bit of Elvish, you know, the works. But yeah, I'm focused on the Githyanki right now.
Well, you wanna come inside? It smells like the others are making food.
Yeah. How'd you sleep?
Okay. Moderately okay. I don't sleep exactly just well in general, so, but it was better than most days, I think.
Oh. I take like the dragon and I start to climb in.
I'll ask you, are you wearing a shirt?
No.
She kind of brings you inside, and she kind of like helps, like it's a little bit of like an awkward movement too, so she kind of like helps you by like putting her hand on like your shoulder area. And as you kind of walk fully inside, she goes, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
You
Why
feel
wouldn't
her
I be?
hands. You feel her hands go right to your shoulder blades, and it's a little sore to the touch.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Okay. So you're not okay when you part of your back is. It looks like, I don't know how to say it, redder than usual. Like it's a lighter red.
Oh. Well, to be honest, my shoulder blades have been hurting a lot lately, especially last night. I woke up 2 hours ago or whatever, and just like, you ever stretch a little too hard and then you're like foot locks and like it's just like super tense burning?
Like,
yeah,
like you pull a muscle or like
yeah, that's what it felt like.
I've never had a cramp leave a mark though. Are you sure?
Is it like a mark, or is it just like a bit of like redness?
Well, it looks like something like, if I could describe it, it looks like something relentlessly was scratching at your back.
Was it you?
No, I don't. No.
You don't scratch in your dream? I mean, in your sleep?
I don't scratch in my sleep.
Yeah,
sure
my
this
horns are
wasn't-
bigger too.
She just kind of like looks at them. Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah, I think since I've been in Ecrium, they've grown about 4 inches. That's normal. That's a normal tiefling
not-
thing, right?
I'm
Like
not-
that's
I'm not- Listen, you're of age, right?
Yeah, I've been.
Okay, that's like
Okay,
something
well,
that happens to like
is it?
young tieflings have their horns grow.
Right. And my horns did grow. It's just that they're like not like suddenly they've been continuing to grow. I don't know.
Let's okay, well, I'll keep an eye on it for you, and I'll let you know if it gets any worse.
Okay. And I go to put on a shirt and I go, oh my gosh. Oh.
She very gently kind of like helps you put it on, like just trying her best to make sure it doesn't go like directly in contact.
Now let me ask this: is this like gonna impose like a consistent uncomfortable feeling, like from wearing stuff now? Like obviously, like mechanically maybe not, but like theme, like
yeah,
like
you
flavor-wise?
are slightly uncomfortable.
Okay. Is it kind of like a wisdom tooth that like has been moving but not like but still there, but it's raw and it's.
Think of it like a fresh tattoo.
Okay. Also, I feel like I'm really loud. I'm sorry if I'm being really loud.
No, you seem to be fine.
Yeah, Lascivious just goes, okay, well, I guess let's go have some breakfast.
Yeah, let's just be careful.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
The two of you make your way to the kitchen area, where you see Bonelia, Michaelis, and Mabel. You see Michaelis just sitting there, his eyes, they have no emotion.
Oh my gosh.
Just eating.
This is just horrifying.
fried meats.
I looked at Azria, can we
Take her to
go
the doctor.
back to our room?
I don't know.
Morning,
I think he needs
guys.
help.
Yeah,
Morning.
I think he does too. Mabel.
Hmm.
You are like, you can interpret dreams and stuff, right? That's like a thing you do?
Sure. Why? What's up?
I had a really weird dream last night. Like
How
freak,
weird?
like almost maybe a premonition.
Concerning. Okay.
And then I looked at Azure like I was gonna tell you with everyone. So I woke up in or I was like okay. I've never explained a dream before. I was kind of just floating in like what felt like water, but I think I was in like the sky at night, like or space or something. Well, do we even know what space is? I was like in the sky at night and there were stars everywhere. And then all of a sudden the constellations started forming a hand and it started chasing me. So then I started, pushing back like I was swimming, kind of oddly confident with swimming, but I guess because there wasn't actually water. And then I was pushing, and then I rolled 2 nat 20s as I was pushing. I was pushing, and then I managed to get away from it. But then I felt like this like feeling of like, okay, I need to go down. So then the hand stopped and was like observing me, and I pushed down, and then I started falling into Volum. And then as I was falling, I was seeing the peak above the tree, and it was like really sharp, and it was gonna like kill me. So then I started like swinging my hands really fast to try and move out of the way, like to push myself, because I pushed myself before. And then I woke up, and my shoulder blades are hurting like crazy. You ever wake up and you stretch a little too hard, and then like your muscle sort of tenses, and then you're just kind of stuck there for like maybe a minute or something, just trying to
It
like
happens.
withstand it. So that that was like what I was feeling. I was sweating like crazy, and my horns grew another 2 inches.
Sorry, what?
My horns grew 2
Again?
inches. Yeah, another 2. So now 4 since we've been here.
Okay, well, I was going to say this could be one of 3 things. Number 1, just a dream.
Yeah.
Number 2, a metaphor for stuff happening in your life. Number
premonition.
3, which is where I'm leaning now. somewhat in conjunction with these growth spurts you seem to be having.
Well, it's just been my horns, but like my back has been hurting like crazy.
Yes, and remember they had before as well.
Yeah.
And your shoulder blades, Lascivious. We spoke
Don't
about...
freak out. And then I'm gonna like show her my back as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is it that bad? Does it look bad?
No. It looks sore, maybe slightly painful.
Very,
Are you alright?
very sore. No, it hurts a lot, but I'm managing.
Jeez. Do you want help with that? Maybe somehow.
Yeah, Bonelia, is there a way? Like, do you maybe have like a thing that you could do? I don't know.
I'm just gonna cast Healing Word.
What level do you want to do?
Fucking level 1.
For sure.
Yeah.
Wouldn't need to roll dice or anything, but you cast Healing Word, and Lascivious, your back kind of feels a little bit better. It's definitely like a little bit soothing.
Still hurts, but that's a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna let the shirt down now. Oh.
Maybe we should get you some ointment made and we can apply that a few times.
Maybe you and Michaela should see a doctor.
Yeah.
Well,
Why do you see a doctor?
I think Michaelis needs to see like a psychiatrist or something. Maybe another trip to the banishment realm.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. A hand, you said.
Yeah, a hand of stars.
Do you feel like its intentions were going to be violent?
I couldn't get a read, so I was trying to like move away from it. It was slowly coming after me. I was trying to get a read on it, but I was only really successful in pushing myself away, so I didn't really catch what its intentions was. It didn't feel menacing.
Right.
But the situation was really weird, so I just was kind of like just moving on instinct purely. And then I got under it and it stopped. And then I just kind of fell. So I don't really know.
You've never had dreams before whenever you've woken up to do changes with yourself?
Like with the horns and my back being
Yes,
sore?
every time something has happened, have you ever...
I don't think so, no.
Any strange voices or feelings of something or someone being around you?
No. This is like an isolated incident, other than the fact that what followed was a more intense version of what I've been experiencing.
Right. I won't touch you. I'll just... And Mabel's gonna kind of bring her hand a little closer
You
to
can
him.
do whatever you need to do.
I'd like to do a detect magic, as well as identify as a ritual.
For sure. On detect magic, lots of things radiate magical energy. I mean, you guys have magical items galore.
Yeah.
Asking Lascivious to take off of his magic items, he doesn't glow. So whatever it is, it's not magical.
Yeah.
And then identify, the same information you get anytime you kind of go for Lascivious.
Kind of the same stuff.
Yeah.
Well, at least it shouldn't impede my abilities to do things, but... wow, it hurts.
Yeah, just take it easy. Definitely...
Well...
Maybe that's something...
How's Sonnet doing?
I don't know. He's kind of keeping to himself as of late.
Did you want to bring him up some breakfast?
Yeah, I thought I would, yeah.
Well, I'm starving, so I'm gonna get in this.
For sure.
Let's see, he just starts eating whatever Bonelia hands him.
Yeah. You guys kind of
eggs and bacon.
Dang, this is fucking good.
You guys kind of make the food that you can. Bonelia just kind of like handing out some things here and there. Mabel, after a little kind of getting your own food, you kind of gather up a small plate for Sonnet. You bring it up to him?
Yeah.
For sure. Well, you bring it up to him. Michaelis is just kind of like, Michaelis finishes up and goes, "Thank you, Bonelia. I'm gonna go get my bag ready so we can get a move on today to make our way towards Velstead."
Yeah, no problem. You didn't actually eat anything but your own jerky, but you're welcome.
As he just goes to his room. Yeah. You and Lascivious are left, the two of you. Kind of go one by one here for an instant. Bonelia and Lascivious, is there anything that you two kind of do?
Yeah.
I'll let Bonelia go first.
Lascivious, I have something important to talk about.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I need to know how important it is to you that you're the one who kills Lolth.
Whoa.
And if you want to think about it, we don't have to talk about it right now. But...
Oh, we can talk about it.
Huh?
It definitely was the case for a long time. To be honest, I really haven't been thinking about it too much, but what I am confident in is the fact that my priorities are in making sure that you guys are safe and helping you guys with the things that you guys need to be doing. Kind of feels like I don't really have stakes in a lot of things that are going on right now, other than just the fact that it's the people involved are the ones that I care about and I want to help. I think that Lolth needs to be stopped, but I don't really feel like she has a hold on me like that anymore. So I would say that it's not it's not really, I don't really feel like I have to be the one to do it anymore. Because honestly, like, just throughout everything, if anything, Mabel's the one that deserves that opportunity. She's tormented Mabel for Mabel's whole life. She only tormented mine for a couple years up until this point.
I had thought about that. She seemed more directly involved in your life, so I wanted to check with.
I appreciate that. Why do you ask?
I need to be the one to kill her.
Why is that?
Ashanta said that's how I'll ascend to being a god.
And that's what you want?
Yes, it is.
And you know that you're going to be the one who's ascending?
Yes.
You trust her 100%?
I do. More than that, I trust myself.
I'm here for you guys, so I don't know what's going to happen in the moment. I'm not here suggesting that I'm going to try and, like, you know, get in the way, but you know what I mean. In the heat of battle, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how things are going to turn out, but
I hope that knowing this, you would try and help me achieve my goal. But I understand things are unpredictable.
I don't know how to feel about all of it. I've said it before, I don't trust her. I trust you, and I care about you, and I'm going to protect you and be on your side. But I don't think... If Ashanta is not a bad person, she is really, really suspicious about it. And
I don't think she is. But that's just how I see it.
yeah. I'm certainly not going to get in your way. But if the moment is there and it needs to happen, I will kill her. But depending on how things have gone, or depending on the more that if I'm able to trust her intentions more, and
you don't need to trust her intentions, you just need to trust mine, Lascivious.
But it's not that I don't trust you, it's that I don't trust the information that she's giving you. Because what if you are the one to do it, but it doesn't affect you, it gives her something instead? She's a god of death, and while death isn't necessarily a bad thing, I'm not comfortable in the way that she goes about what she does. And so, as much as I want to fully be able to trust and rely on you, the fact that she's untrustworthy and you're getting the information from her is what scares me. If my mind,
trust that I'm making the right decision.
Do you fully think that becoming a god is necessary for you to do good?
It feels right for me. I've thought about it, and it feels like this is where my path is leading towards. It feels like this is my fate.
I choose to trust you right now. I really do. And I hope you can respect my worries. And, but I'm going to get in her way if it's a way that needs to be getting in front of. Danica?
I think her camera froze. So
You want me to pause real quick?
we'll come back to her in a moment. In the meantime, we'll cut
my laptop
to,
shut down.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
we'll give her a sec then.
Okay.
Sonnet and Mabel.
Yeah, I kind of give a small knock on the door and I enter. Brought some breakfast for you. It's actually quite good.
Oh, thanks. Who made it?
Bonelia, but I tested it beforehand. No one will die.
All right. I trust it. Yeah, you can set it down there. Take a look at this. I got the kind of schematics down. I have like the symbols on the line here, and it goes around pretty much. Will follow the same frame as the bear trap itself when it's fully opened. I think this is going to be easier than I expected. I thought maybe we could do this whole it can't do it this way other than the carving part. I thought was a little
Much?
barbaric. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. I think this is. I mean, it'll still be painful and awful. But I think better than the alternative. Yeah, no, these look good. Do you know how you're going to go about it yet? I mean,
with
there's a
forging or
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of silver here, so probably blacksmith.
thinking of blacksmith, maybe even Talus. At least maybe he could help me with the mold that I can take to a blacksmith that could do the fine tinkerings. But yeah, I think I just have to get the mold figured out first, which the mold doesn't have to be silver, thankfully. All I need to do is show them these sketches, we'll get a mold, and then we'll melt down the silver of this thing and have it take place in the mold. And...
Yeah. Is this something I don't want my words to mean anything other than what I'm trying to say, but do you think is there a certain time that you wanted to do this? Between, the Tekouan is important, but the dragon and Velvstead, and then the time, like, I'm not sure quite how long the blacksmithing is going to take, and if we want to bring it to Talus, that'll have to come first, and
I guess we should figure out what our priorities are as a group, but yeah, if there's something that we can do that'll buy us time in order for the everything to be forged, it might be the best case. All I need to do is get this thing kind of put on me before we go back to Zaboyum. Back to Gilda where Tekouan is.
cruel of him to do it there. But that's who he is. So
I'm a little worried for my sister.
me too.
But we have a plan. I just wanted to say, thank you for, being the person that showed me that there's more life than a vicious cycle.
You've done that on your own as well. You've grown a lot since I've met you, since you've taken life back for yourself too. That's also your doing. But I'm happy to have helped, even if a little.
It was a lot, trust me. I had a lot to lot to work on.
And you still do. But that makes the both of us, and I will see it through with you. I promise you.
It's nice being able to take the hard steps, knowing that you're there.
Yeah. Yeah, these are... I hope you understand the steps that you're taking. I mean, I know that you do. I know that you realize this because there's a lot here. I don't mean to say this to fill your head with doubts. I know that there's a certain... I mean, there's what we know through what, we've looked into and what we're preparing for. The thought of whether or not this is going to keep Tekwin at bay. And it's a good plan. It's a good plan that happens to be the best one. Despite everything horrible that comes with it. I just hope you know, there's a guilt and there's a shame within you. And I wonder if that will go away too when this is done. I worry for you. And for these things that I'm not sure if I can say that they will.
I understand your concern. I think it's just something that we'll have to take one step at a time.
I can do that.
I'm just gonna lightly squeeze her hand and kind of just mouth the words, "Thank you."
Squeeze back.
You two take this the moment to kind of be with each other's presence, and know that that as much as you would like to kind of be in the moment and stay in this very like hopeful moment in a way. There's work to be done, and the next steps do need to happen in order to make progress. But with that hopefulness kind of in your hearts, both of you kind of get up and make your way to the kitchen for the rest of the rest of the group to continue kind of prepping your plans. Sonnet, as you kind of eat your breakfast before heading down as well, I would assume. And we'll pick back up with Lascivious and Bonelia.
Lascivious goes, I can't help my doubts and my feelings because I care about you and I want what's best for you. This, I'll be honest, desire for godhood scares me. you know, you could argue that I'm a hypocrite. But this isn't something that I wanted or went out of my way for, this potential, this... I don't know what's going to happen to me if I get my soul back. I'm scared that it's going to change me. I'm scared that you pursuing this is going to change you. And if it's going to change you to be more like Ashanta, then that, I don't like that. Because I like you as you. And I just can't trust her. I can't. And maybe that's just a thing with me and the gods. I just naturally have a natural disposition to not trusting them. But I genuinely want what's best for you. And maybe I'm not an authority, maybe it's not my position to suggest what is best for you. But my feelings right now are Ashanta isn't. But I also don't really have anything to base that off of other than just gut feeling. So I do trust you. I don't trust the process that follows, and I don't trust Ashanta's intentions. So while I am on your side and am going to try to be as open to you as possible, like I said before, if I have to step in between Ashanta and you, I will. Because I care more about you than I care about her. And I hope you don't think that I'm trying to deny you here, because I'm trying my best to be as cautiously affirming of you.
I can't change how you feel about Ashanta.
You just, you know. Michaelis' sword is messing with his head.
She was there for me. When we came back and Larue was dead, she was there for me. And I trust her completely. And I might change when I become a god, but I've already changed from when we met. And I changed again when we died. I'm still me.
You guys hear the doors kind of opening up as Mabel and Son begin to make their way down the stairs. Michaelis kind of joins in the kitchen as well, kind of packed and ready. He looks to you guys, all of you guys, and just kind of goes, so we need to have a plan moving forward. Do we know what we want to do?
Can you finish eating before you start talking?
Absolutely not.
How is
Okay.
there still turkey?
I tried. I don't know. Well, I mean, I think it's pretty clear. Maybe we update Charles and your mom of what the deal is. I also looked at Azure and I go, I love you, but I don't. I trust in your capabilities.
You want me to stay. I get it.
Yes. But you are so strong and so so
I take
brave.
the beef jerky out of Michaelis' hand and I put it in Lascivious' mouth.
He just kind of looks to you. Goes, I'll be fine. You're the one who has to be safe, though.
Okay, yeah, I will. I will be safe.
She kind of puts her hands onto your cheeks, and she leans in and gives you a kiss on the lips.
Oh.
Breaks in and goes, I'll be taking care of. I actually still don't really have a name for it yet. Maybe by the time you come back, I will. As she just kind of like
Awesome.
toys with the pseudo dragon in her hand.
Every time that Azria kisses Lascivious, he always acts like it's the first time that was like out of nowhere. And he's like, oh. Yes.
I'm gonna return to our room for now. Then, sounds like you all need to figure out where you're going. I'll see you all
Yeah.
again soon. You
We'll
see,
keep
like
in
looks at Mabel and like looks to Lascivious, like trying to like side eye, but like
What?
she just gives like a smile and then kind of walks away. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Eat your jerky.
Okay. Thought it was bacon and eggs, but whatever.
Michaelis kind of speaks up. I can speak with Sora about our plan. I'm pretty sure she was wanting us to head to Velfstead anyway, but I will speak with her and confirm that we are going to make our way. If there's anyone that you wish to speak to, as he kind of like looks to you, Mabel, knowing. We'll meet at the horses in an hour or two. Sound fair?
Fair to me. Yeah.
Works for me.
Alrighty. I'll meet you all there. As he kind of like suits up his pack and he goes to meet with his mother to inform of your guys' travel. The four of you are left in the room. Yeah. I want to go for another 15 if that's okay. And then we'll end her there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll kind of go one by one here real quick. Bonelia, is there anybody that you want to potentially speak to before making travel?
No.
Okay. Son, was there anybody that you wanted to reach out to?
I think I'm just gonna ask Mabel quick. Do you know if Charles has any intentions of going back to the ship anytime soon?
I imagine at the very least with the rest of us, you know, once Velstead is dealt with. But as for anytime soon, unless his work with Michaelis' mother is done, maybe we can ask.
Yeah, we can ask.
Oh,
I just wanted to find a way to send the schematics over to Talus so they could get a head start. So they can get a head start on the mold, and then by the time I bring the actual traps to them, they'll have it ready for us.
Well, I was gonna
Mind you,
check
travel
in
back
with
to the
him.
boat is only half a day.
I was
But
gonna
in a
check in
different
with him if
direction, right?
you wanted to.
Yeah, I can tag along.
Yeah. Anyone else? I'm just gonna fill in Charles and then.
Just look at Bonelia and be like, are we going? Or...
I'm ready to head out.
Serious, just like, yeah, I mean, sure, let's get going. Oh.
What
Okay,
is wrong with
maybe.
you?
Ow.
Oh, right, yeah.
He is more growing pains, and he had a weird dream with it.
They get older by the
More
second.
inches.
You blink
Maybe-
and he's already an adult. Not quite yet, but
What? No, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? What is that?
Who is that? The
Who
two
is
of
that?
you, Bonelia and Lascivious, make your way out and head to go kind of get the horses in order and ready
Grab
for
some
moving.
ointment.
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
let's get some ointment.
Lascivious goes to Bonelia,
Hey,
can you
King.
help me go pick out some ointment?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
As you two go off to kind of do your general.
Lascivious goes,
ointment
do you think
shopping,
56 gold is going to be enough for some ointment?
I fucking hope so.
Okay. I've never bought ointment before, so.
Mabel and Sonnet, you two find yourselves walking through the city, making your way to where Charles's inn is. You actually see him leaving with a handful of like a bunch of papers in his hands and a couple of books kind of hovering behind him as he kind of spots the two of you in almost beelines. Goes,
Hi.
Sara has me doing quite a bit because of the dragon sighting yesterday. Were you all saw the dragon, right?
Yes, actually, we saw, quite a bit. Headed towards, Velvstead. We were going to go check that out.
You're gonna...
Check that out, yep.
Alright.
Why?
You guys fought a dragon before?
Wingless one, yeah.
A wingless one?
Yeah. It was a little different. But we also fought the sky, which is not
That's
really
true,
a
that
dragon.
counts. I think that counts, though. It was flying and quite large.
Threw a horse into a
I'm-
mountain.
That too.
Oh! It did,
lightning!
he just kind of like, he looks through his papers and goes, are you guys heading back to the boat? I assume because you have to cross water to get to Velvstead. It's a totally separate island.
Oh yes, that's right. I completely forgot. Yeah. Yeah, we will be then.
Are
you able to leave?
No. There's still so much left to repair from that attack from when I arrived, and we just got word back that some of the people from the Eastern Isles are going to send some of their what little mages they have in order to try and speed up the enchanting process. If I'm going to be honest, I almost feel at home. It's weirdly nostalgic. It reminds me of my teaching time. Weirdly enough. Which reminds me, I have something to speak to you about when you get back. I haven't committed to the decision yet, but there's something I want to talk to you about when there's a chance.
Wait, you haven't made the decision on whether or not you want to talk to me about it, or
No,
timing?
there's a...
Charles?
Screw it, I'll say it now. When this is done, and whatever happens to Orlais happens, I think I'm gonna leave Orlais.
What? And go where?
I don't know yet. That's why I'm not fully committed to the decision yet. But... Mabel, I was a teacher. A astronomy teacher at that. And... Yes, I was... a prodigy with magic, sure, but... Look at what good that it's done in this scenario. I couldn't protect Imperia. I couldn't protect Zawar. I was dead for a week, and then you all died. I couldn't help you guys either.
That has nothing to that shouldn't mean that you should now all of a sudden leave because you feel like.
So I'm saying I haven't committed. I don't know yet. But I'm thinking about it. Places need teachers, and I think I need to go back to that. And I don't know if Zawar will have the type of courses that I can teach if Zawar is...
Zawar will not be
rebuildable
the same as it
and
was.
Imperia's in ruins completely, so that's going to take years to rebuild. I just don't know if I can go back to what I was good at here.
So you feel you need to be good at that elsewhere? Or is it something new that you want?
I don't know. It's just a thought that came to my head with all this leadership and being thrust into this role that I was never prepared for. I've stepped up to do the best that I can, but the best that I can is fleeing the nation. That was the best that I was able to do. And maybe I can do some good here with the enchanting and repairing the city, but I have to think about when this is all done as well. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Been weighing on me since we got back.
Right.
But I haven't made a decision yet. I don't know. I don't even know where I would go if I were to leave. So there might not even be a chance for me to leave. Maybe I'll just rebuild and find something. But it's been on my mind. And I don't want to cut this short. I know you wanted to speak to me about something, but I have to get these to Sara. We're getting ready for more repairs today, and I managed to find some new incantations to help with physical damage on certain types of materials, and I need to begin applying these. It's going to take me most of the day. Can we talk when Velstead is okay?
Yeah, we can talk. Seems that every time we want to talk, we can't.
There's a lot going on, I know. I promise once there is a moment, anything that needs to be said can be said. I swear.
Yeah. I guess I'll let you know when we get there.
Please be safe. Sonnet?
You have my word, I'm gonna death ward her.
I will do sendings more, I swear. Just been busy. Trying to keep people sane on the boat. And now this.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
I'll see you soon. As he kind of begins to kind of like rush past. He's like a student running late for class. The two of you are kind of left in the main kind of outer area of the city. Unless there was any other stop specifically, do you guys go to group up with the rest at the horses, I assume?
As long as we got that ointment for Lascivious.
2 gold pieces.
Perfect.
You find as what is essentially moisturizer.
Does it even do anything?
It's aloe vera.
Yes.
Sure. It's an aloe vera infused moisturizer.
Bonelia, I think this is one of the ones that the government put chemicals in to hurt you.
Just give it like 5 seconds.
Okay.
But yeah, Mabel and Sonnet, do you regroup or is there anything else?
I think we regroup. I think I just put a hand over her shoulder and just say, I'm sorry, that must have been rough to hear.
Yeah. I don't know whether to feel like he's instinctually I want to say he's I don't know. Could we we get going?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
The five of you eventually regroup with the horses. You kind of saddle up, get them kind of prepared for the longer journey. Just as you're about to kip, you hear a familiar voice ringing from behind. Hey!
Turn around.
You thought you could get away without me.
Oh, go away, dude. You're obsessed
guess-
with us.
That depends
There
on
he
how the
is.
talk went.
You see Lair kind of riding up with a horse of his own this time. Coming up goes, the talk went wonderfully. Sonnet, if your group will have me, I think it's time to explore other options.
Absolutely not. I reject this wholeheartedly.
Wasn't asking
Well,
you.
Not
He's
your
talking about
group.
my group. The
Oh, I don't
ghosts.
care. I don't care about. Oh.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, they've gone through a bit of rebranding, every now and again.
I assume I'll be able to speak with them soon on this properly.
I think we're headed to the boat right now, if you're coming along.
That was the plan.
Then you'll meet them there.
Was
I'm
Velfstead on the
excited.
way to the boat?
Volstead's
gotta go
across
to
the
the-
water. You gotta get to the boat.
Oh. Okay.
Well, let's not hold up, shall we?
I guess you can
just
tag along.
I was looking for your permission.
Well, you have it, bitch.
Nah, whatever. You guys all keep your horses and make your way to the boat. Travel is uneventful, although a few things of note. Along the way, the area looks a little more battle-ravaged. Looks like there's been some combat here and there. There's a lot more holes in the ground that looks like things have risen. The undead activity is definitely picking up across the nation. You see like a couple of orcs kind of like dealing with a couple of undead. You might pop in to help them real quickly, handle like a few, give some directions along the way to one of the nearest towns, give some supplies for a few of the soldiers kind of just marching through and doing patrols. Eventually, you do make your way back to the city of Port Creighton.
Civis is constantly wincing because every time the horse like gallops, it's like shifting the like gear that he has on. Just the whole time.
You guys make your way back to the port town of Port Creighton. A little bit of a sight for sore eyes. The kind of more rustic kind of look compared to the city of Kane. You can smell the seawater coming from the ocean. As you guys arrive, you see there is a commotion going on in the town. You see there is a group of orcs kind of dashing to what looks to be past the actual port, off to the north of the town, where it kind of seems to be what looks to be kind of like a beach area, where there is some a large amount of people making this way. A good, probably like group of 10 to 20 are marching towards that way, including people wearing medical garb.
I think we should check that out.
Definitely hurry up. Yeah.
I'm just gonna call out what's going on.
You see one of the medical people are kind of going by and goes, people on the beach. There's people on the beach. As they continue marching forward, you see Magnus.
We're just sunbathing.
Papa?
You see Magnus is carrying what looks to be like a high elven person, kind of got their arm over his shoulder, and he's kind of helping them walk to one of the medical tents. You see Elias is also kind of walking around and is kind of taking care of a small pack of people, kind of like applying basic needs. You see Eldenor is gesturing people and trying to help organize as much as they can. A lot of the people on the boat are now kind of throughout Port Creighton are kind of helping as much as they can with this. There's a litany of half-elven, elven, and human descent people kind of being rushed to these different medical tents. as Magnus kind of sees your group and goes, go to the beach now. They need help immediately.
Whoosh, and I just immediately start going.
Yeah.
The 6 of you make your way towards the beachside, where there is a litany of what looks to be large chunks of wood washed up on the shore. Some of it looks charred and damaged and slightly broken. There also seems to be like a broken cannon, as well as like sheets and clothing, and there's a few people. Some are trying to be resuscitated by some of the medical personnel that are on that beach. Some aren't really working, while others have just kind of been resuscitated or just choking on water. As you're looking at these multiple faces, you see 2 that kind of stick out. You see a high elven man who looks to be quite pale in complexion. He is incredibly frail looking. His clothes is tattered and torn, looks to be about middle class, lower end-ish clothing. His silver white-ish hair is very slicked and looks to be in complete shambles from the water of the sea. As you see, Amelia has her hand kind of like up to his chest and is doing some basic kind of healing magic, as you see Zolith with his arm in a cast.
Okay. This is
Not
amazing.
only that, you see that there is a orc who has a weapon to another person who is at the ground, and it's kind of like looks like he's trying to like feint something, but something is blocking his path to another person. There appears to be a rug.
No fucking way.
Oh my gosh, what?
There is a rug
Yay.
that looks like it is defending one of the people on the beach. And if you look just past it, you see there is a man that has not wearing a shirt, has a couple of freshly like scratched wounds that look like they're potentially getting infected. He has the top half of him is human, while the lower half of him is goat.
No way.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
My man.
And that's where we're gonna end today's session.
Oh shit.
Ian's gonna be pissed that he wasn't here for this. All right. Wow.
I got so many
Damn.
notes to catch up on.
And in